Well, hello everybody. Welcome back once again to DragonMetal Saga session 77. Today we have some guest stars. We have the skull version of our good friend extirpatefate. We have a burrito bird over there who just got unwrapped. You're not supposed to unwrap the burrito. It's not as much fun. And then we got Naboo over there getting petted. Or I should say, we have that right there, that pupper that just left the screen. That is actually BananaTom. He's the real lord of that house over there. And what we see in front of us is BT Simulacrum, or at least that's extirpatefate's theory. And right over here, we have the lovely book face lady. Hi, everyone. Welcome back in, Nightborn.
What's up, Brett?
Shh, stop. You think that's who that is? You may be right. But we're supposed to, I should have said this before we went online, so I won't say anything, but if we know it's Brett, don't say it's Brett. Just say that you just go with it, that whoever that person is, that's who they are. That's their new identity.
Got it.
I think you guys understand what I'm getting at.
StarKitty, is that a fox drinking booba tea?
Yes, it is. On my shirt, yes.
What does your shirt say? Ursh? All I see is Ursh. Druid.
Who's shirt?
Oh, it's Aftershock. It's a concert that my parents went to, and they convinced me to go to their house and come visit and house sit while they.
When you talk, you completely cover up the mic, by the way.
Oh, yeah, sorry. My parents went to go see, went to the Aftershock concert in California, and they convinced me to come visit them, and then I had to house sit.
Oh.
And they left me and went to a concert.
There, both of us.
Yes, it was we. Turns out my coworker went to that same concert on that same day. They did not run into each other, but they looked for each other.
Huh. Interesting.
That's fun.
Right on.
I seem to remember you telling this story previously. Maybe a Isles of the Mist kind of time.
No, it was actually during
It was
DragonMetal Saga time.
Yeah, it was this year.
Marco, hello.
Earlier.
Gotcha.
Bismarco! Because that's what I always hear in my head whenever I hear his name.
Today we are back again for DragonMetal Saga session 77, correct?
What the title says?
I don't know. Is that I don't know. Did you ever say yes? Did you respond to me earlier?
I did.
Okay. And you said yes?
Yes.
Okay.
It is now.
Short-term memory problems. Okay. Yes, we're on session 77 with DragonMetal Saga, the adventurers. Last week they got to meet with. First, they had to go through some sort of trial with Mimir, the Rune Seer. And by the way, guys, check out the thumbnail.
I was about to say, who looks great in that thumbnail, by the way.
Thank you. I looked happy with that result. Yeah, that thumbnail looked pretty cool.
Yeah, it's if I saw that thing standing in front of me, I would just shit my pants. I'd be like, okay. Cool, thanks, man. Nightmare fuel. No, it's super cool though.
And Mimir the Rune Seer, and then after they passed the trial with Mimir the Rune Seer, they got to meet with Calamitous Doombringer and Thyra's father, Tyr Heimerson. And in a special place, a special sacred cave called the Cave of Echoes, and in this place, something about the minerals in the stone or surrounding the cave suppresses and it's sort of basically creates a static that disrupts magic. It's not quite anti-magic field, but it's similar. And because of that, they could speak freely with her father and Calamitous Doombringer and Mimir, the Runeseer. Before they met with him and had their chat, we'll get to that in a second. During the trial with Mimir the Runeseer, they had to drink a concoction that was some sort of hallucinogenic, and they all kind of had the same vision quest dream from the concoction, apparently seeing all kinds of visions of strange things, but similar things that they've already seen before. So sort of like reinforcement that they're still on the right path, perhaps. Or at least, it's hurling their way toward destiny, whatever the case may be. And then, but when they did finally get to have a chat, a lot of interesting things were revealed. Apparently, Tyr, who was Thyra's father, joined Calamitous Doombringer's group of his own accord because he had become convinced of the veracity of his claims, which it turns out are true, because this sacred space in the Cave of Echoes only reveals truth, when spoken aloud. And it turns out that Calamitous Doombringer is not half dragon, half demon. He appears to be. In fact, here's the model. It's kind of a cool ass model. I like showing this one off. But he is. Ooh, that foot's a little loose. I'm gonna have to glue that. He is actually a tiefling, but a tiefling with a dragonborn instead of a tiefling with a human. And so he's very similar to Thyra in that, he has ancestry that is of otherworldly origin, beyond obviously his control. But he has grown strong and wise in the ways of the Viking culture and traditions. And through his leadership and charisma and his agenda of rooting out the real demons. So it turns out that he and his group have been working with other surrounding tribes to bring them together and root out actual demonic forces. And he believes that somehow or another, the monumentalist zealot religion in the north that worships someone called the Soulless Sovereign, he believes they are the ones who are actually infiltrating various Viking tribes around the continent via demons in disguise. And so his agenda is to cleanse the world of the demonic invasion, eventually grow strong enough to take on the monumentalists and remove them from the world. And Mimir the Runeseer is a very old, powerful shaman of the Viking kingdoms who is supporting him and guiding him. And Tyr Heimerson, Thyra's father, has joined because he believes his cause is worthy. That was the truth that had been unveiled. And of course, the party members got to share that they had been hired by a clan from Progentica to effectively infiltrate and eliminate the Calamitous Doombringer and Tyr. But of course, they had their own agenda which was to just simply find out the truth and figure out what to do next. Because of course Thyra recognized that Tyr Heimerson is her father. So, did I miss anything? It pretty much covers it? Yeah, let's see what stood out most to the party members. I'm gonna start off with Druid. No, I'm just kidding. Just as he comes back, but no. I'm gonna roll it. Let's start today by a choice of random die. Extirpate Fate, please introduce yourself, your character, and share what stood out most to your character last week.
Hello, I'm Extirpate Fate, and I play Merrik, who is a spell slinging.
That was a
wizard.
really good impression of Druid, by the way.
Of what?
No. That was his impression of Hero.
Yeah.
Of how he answers the phone when we talk to him.
I will game for food. The one whose wedding I went to. Every time he answers the phone, he's like, "Hello." Every time. It just struck me today, so I just wanted to do it.
Okay.
I will.
Well, it sounded like Druid to me, so she does that sometimes too.
More like. I'll just say.
That's accurate too.
Who is spell slinging wizard, and his bestest little pal Echo. Not to be confused with his other bestest little pal Sindri. Emphasis on little. What stood out to Merrik last week was a drug-induced panic. He's still not sure if it's really happening or not. I just watched Echo turn stiff as a board and fall over and disappear. He's back now, but I'm not quite sure if he's actually back. I don't even know if this is alive now. Are we still on Malboria? Are we on Progentica? Are we even in the Supernal Firmament? I don't know. Merrik doesn't like drugs. It makes him feel funny. Coffee, though, that's a good drug. He likes that one. But yeah, he doesn't really quite know what to believe because he's not sure if this is truly happening.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys did leave the meeting and eventually at the end of and go visit with your family.
We did, but we entered in, took a bunch of hallucinogenics, and you're like, it's worn off. And he's like, has it? Not until Shae somehow convinces him that he's no longer drugged. He's like, I don't know if this is real, but we're rolling with it.
Fair enough.
And Shae gives you a placebo and says, "You're fine."
That's so funny. Since you shouted him out, let's just go straight over to good Banana Tom now.
Hello, I am BT. Something stuck in my throat. And I play Sindri, the rock gnome sorcerer, who loves fire and burning things and taking the piss out of the team. Apart from Shae. And maybe not trusting Milo to take the piss out of him. He's kind of large now. And what stood out to Sindri last week was the fact that the people we were sent here to kill are friendly. Now, I expected Thyra's father to be friendly, seeing as we came with Thyra, unless he was under some sort of spell, but we don't need to go into that because apparently he's not. He seems alright, and everyone's friendly. He's got really cool wings. Doombringer has some fantastic wings, I will say that. Drugs were full. I did ask Shae for some Berserker stuff. I wonder if we were able to track any of that down. We also got some magical dust. Well, bits of gem that was cracked off from the cave where the spell guy, Mimir, was. And it can potentially block spells, so maybe we can find a way to recreate this. Because this isn't a lot, but it'd be nice to see how much we need to be able to block out the signal of, say, the device on my arm? Because if we can each take just a little bit and it blocks it, perfect. But also the consequences of being able to use that on, say, like a robe. I'm just gonna block your magic from touching me. But that'd be a little overpowered. You like to let the enemy think they have a chance before you absolutely wipe them into the dust. And so apart from that, I think I've covered everything.
Okay. I will say that during the couple of days that you guys have before you're going to meet with them again, she does offer you a potion that she has created. But it's actually just a placebo, but it's got lots of sugar in it, so it gives you sugar rush, so you believe it works. All right. Thank you, sir. Now, on to Thyra.
I had many questions coming into this.
Wait. Back up a second. You got to introduce yourself, and then your character.
This is still, I don't like this routine.
You don't.
Change
You got to
it.
get used to the
I don't like
new
it.
stuff. It's right.
No, I don't like it. It's only because I'm tired. It's only because I'm tired. That's it.
He's overworked,
Druid
guys.
IRL.
Six-day week lady is overworked. Give her a break.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks in a row, guys. My arm hurts. Hello. I'm Druid
We've been
IRL,
burning the
and I
shit out
play
of it. Of
Thyra.
course it hurts. Sorry. Go ahead.
Dude. I play Thyra, daughter of Tyr, descendant of the Valkyrie Gwenhovar, Rune Knight fighter, Oath of Justice paladin, wielder of Raven's Edge, member of the Freelancers, diviner of Smite, slayer of demons, eater of meats, destroyer of cisterns, bonker of heads, demander of sandwiches, wearer of yoga pants, protector of the Great Hall of Galadun the Brilliant, defeater of dragons, annihilator of Emperor Gruels, bruiser of egos, earner of a holy avenger, spankers, sphinxes, gladiator champion, and fitness influencer. And what stood out to Thyra?
So it can be multiple things because, of course, you know, multiple
There are a
things
lot of
happen
things.
for you. Yeah.
Yeah. Of all of the questions and worries that I had, this was the best outcome. I did have the thought that maybe there was deception in who Calamitous Doombringer was, considering the things that we've seen and been told about on Progentica. And it was quite an honor for my friends to be able to experience my culture. It's meant quite a lot, probably more than they understand. And now we have to come up with a plan, and I really hope that they attempt to make a plan in front of my father so he can see what I've been dealing with for these last few months. This is the hurt.
Okay. Your turn.
Hi everybody, I am itsStarKitty and I play Shae, the Grey Elf Ranger, Drake Warden Ranger with a dragon named Milo and writer of journals. Dear Journal, it's me, Shae. Miss Thyra's world has strange, what's the word? Customs? Yeah, customs. Lots of fighting to show off and lots of drinking. Lots of drinking and fighting and more drinking and fighting. Then we met a rune seer. Kind of reminds Shae of a game on Myst. Must look that up. But he looked more like a druid to Shae, but to each their own, right? His name? It was Mimi something or other. But he made us drink some questionable stuff that made Shae see things like Milo actually being a cat and chasing a butterfly. Did that happen? If so, Shae wishes she could have recorded it. Then Journal, you're not gonna believe what he made us do next. He made us answer questions. Shae was not expecting a pop quiz. It was a life or death pop quiz. But it's okay. Shae passed with flying colors, I think. I'm still alive, right? Right? Or is this a dream? P.S. Mr. Doombringer was not what Shae was expecting. Turns out he is part demon and the good guy? Shae will continue to be sus of him. Shae remembers our last mission to Miss Thyra's home. P.P.S. Shae remembers the betrayal. Shae remembers and will not forget.
Are you talking about Mr. Purple?
Well, yeah. The good guy that was helping us turned out to be the bad guy, and the bad guy turned out to be the good guy, and it confused the hell out of Shae.
Which mission was that one?
It was the pirates.
Oh, right.
With the incubus. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. So.
Yeah, Mr. Purple.
Shae remembers and will not forget.
Yeah, fuck that guy. But now we can sense them. He's never gonna get away from us again.
He can certainly try.
That's what stood out to Shae. Shae remembers. Shae works for Petridge Farms. Confirmed. Yes. on off times when they're not on missions. She has a super part-time job with them.
So, okay. So, that day, of course, when you left the cave, you had to completely come down off of the liquid, and you guys, I think I remember describing to you, they showed you to your tent. You went to your tent and rested off the effects of the drug. And then shortly after that, you guys are taking to another area of the tent city to have Thyra have a reunion with her mother, with her father there too. And that's, I'm pretty sure that's kind of where we left off, where she was going to have that reunion with her mother. And
I thought you. No, I thought you and I thought you like
expositioned.
Thank you.
Oh, did I already exposition that? Okay. So
yeah, you expositioned through it.
What happened? What do you want to roleplay it, or do you want to exposition through it?
Any other day, I would love to.
Fair enough.
But we're gonna just say that it was heartfelt and Thyra cried, and everybody's like, "What the fuck? Thyra has feelings."
And mom cried too, and Dad and Mom were very proud of you. And Shae found some herbalists and chatted with them and got some recipes and made a funky concoction for Sindri that gave him a sugar rush, and made a funky concoction that tasted and smelled funny that made Merrik for sure confident that he was no longer under the effects of the drug potion. And Both were placebos, but they convinced them.
There's no way Shae would give me anything that tastes bad. This isn't real.
No, I said taste funny. I did not say taste bad. I said taste funny.
Yeah, it's bad.
The way Shae would get Mr. Merrik to drink it is she'd be like,
Mr. Merrik, I made you some coffee and I added something in there to help you get over the drug.
but she didn't really. She's just like, here, have some coffee and calm down.
It's just coffee.
It's just coffee.
She just added a little nutmeg, so it made the coffee taste just slightly different. So,
Shae has figured out how to get Mr. Merrik to drink stuff.
I believe what we were gonna do was we were gonna start off where you guys had your reunion, and it was the basically the night after the first day. You spent the whole day with family and she spent a whole day with family. You guys got to meet her family. Of course, there's no getting around that the entire exchange was something that was, recorded on her device. Of course, it has you all just kind of in the back of your mind. Everybody but Thyra and maybe Shae is a little stressed about it. We'll see what happens. Yeah, like I said, look.
Yeah, Thyra's doing some really good acting, pretending to be their daughter.
So you're back to that evening after. Oh, and I think I just described that there was like a celebratory dinner with lots of, eating, drinking, and fighting. And then
Thyra
later on, there was
challenging as many people as possible to a duel
Okay.
to show off.
Look at me, Dad. Look at me.
Look how cool and powerful and strong I am. I'm better than everybody here. Get these fuckers some training.
Not everybody, but close to it. Your dad, and one other person feel about even on par with you. One of Calamitus's generals, and I do believe that somebody wanted to have but it wasn't going to be this day. But I think you guys had said you wanted Milo to have or Calamitus wanted to have
Milo
A
wanted
play
to
fight with Milo.
play fight with Calamitous.
But was it Milo or was it Calamitus wanted to play fight with Milo?
Milo wanted to play
Milo
fight
wanted to
Calamitous.
play with him. Calamitous suggested the play fight.
Right. So they arranged that for the next day, a wrestling match that can be, everyone can watch, sort of a thing. Now, Sindri had your hand up.
Oh, it was literally for that point.
Shae remembers. Shae works for. Oh, we already read that. Okay. So, on that, basically, there was the day that you arrived and you went through all this stuff. Then the night came, and the next day you got to meet with the family, and lots of celebration throughout into the night. Now it's the next day, or actually it's that night before the next day when you guys are back in your tents. Thyra is actually a little drunk. Who else would have drank during this celebration?
Shae would not.
Shae would not have. Merrik would not have.
I'd say that
Nobody else
Sindri
in
would
the
have
team.
been leathered.
was
Sindri
that?
would have been
What?
drinking
Not
from the
surprised.
biggest glass that he could find.
Not
Yeah.
surprised. Yeah.
Basically, Sindri's walking around with a stein for a normal-sized person. So this stein is fucking huge.
So he's got to hold it with both his
Very much-
hands. Yeah.
It's a two-handed hold.
Yeah, it's very much from the Lord of the Rings. It comes in pints, and it's just like, yeah.
So basically, Thyra and Sindri are just like partying it up. We come back. Thyra has like Sindri over her shoulder, and he's holding a stein. She's holding a stein, and we just come back to the tent drunk
So.
to deal with.
Since you're both
Annoy our
drunk,
friends.
so as soon as you come back in, Raven's Edge says, says to everybody, since Miss Thyra and Sindri are quite smashed, perhaps the meeting should happen in the morning.
I wasn't ready for him to say smashed.
Like we're both taking drinks of.
I was drinking my stein. I don't know what you were doing.
Shae will eventually switch out their whatever's in their stein with her her hangover medication.
So that they already have it in them for the morning?
Yes.
That's smart.
And Merrik sees this whole thing happening. She's just go, here you go. Drink this.
He's just like, more. Give him more.
So we're supposed. Hold on, wait, I had the character, wrong character. So we're supposed to be planning something, right, guys?
No, Miss Thyra, you are supposed to be drinking this and sleeping.
I mean, we can start planning.
Am I still on your shoulder at this point?
Yeah, of course.
So I'm blowing bubbles in my stein.
I mean, we can start planning, and then she's gonna just like lift Sindri up off of her shoulder, and like go to drop. Like she's trying to set him down without dropping him. You know, like, and then drops him probably a little bit too high off the ground.
In which case, Sindri, seeing the fall, would click his fingers for his wings to come out, but still faceplant on the floor.
Drunk winged people just like.
Don't drink and fly, guys.
So that does answer, I guess, during that day of celebration and you fighting everybody, would you have revealed your wings?
Probably not.
Okay. Sindri would have, we know.
Yeah, Sindri don't give a shit. Sindri knows he can reveal his without people going to start worshipping him.
Literally Thyra's biggest work. She would have if somebody hadn't dropped down to their knees and tried to worship her like before.
And especially because that was a friend as well.
Yeah, it was uncomfortable.
Yep. Your DM knew it would be.
Yeah.
That's why you did it.
No.
All right, so, I will say though that during the day that during the time that you spent privately with your mom and dad, you probably would have revealed them. In which case,
yeah,
your mom and your dad is not surprised, and your mom is stunned, but so proud of you. So you guys really do have a heartfelt moment. And she's so happy that they go on and retell the story about how representatives from the raiding clan that you had joined came and said that you had trafficked with demons and had to be run out, and that you know, and all this stuff. And of course, they didn't believe it at all, and basically told them to get off their land, or he was
Get
gonna
off my
slay them.
lawn.
Yeah, and
out the swamp.
yeah, it was much later that he tells you the story that it was much later that sometime later where because of what happened to you, your father went out looking for you to try and figure out what happened to you, and your mother supported that. He would go off on excursions and come back, and go off on excursions and come back, and he eventually found some info that eventually led, of course, he was at the same time was also investigating all of the stories that had been what's the word I'm like, perpetuated? Yeah, falsely shared, all the basically the fake lies that have been told about, well, not fake lies, but basically all of the myth that had been told, the stories about Calamitous Doombringer, and he eventually, but before, so he found that all of the evidence seemed to point to these individual tribes falling victim to demonic infiltration, and that there was a big movement away from that. Either you join the Monumentalists in the north to avoid the demons, or, of course, certain people were sharing the whole idea that Calamitous Doombringer was the one bringing all the demons. But then, of course, with his investigation looking for you, he found that there was an indication that was a false narrative, and that Calamitous Doombringer was doing something much more noble. And so they just kind of snowballed. Eventually, though, once he had found the truth, about Calamitous Doombringer, he basically had a meeting, a similar situation that you guys did down in the Cave of Echoes, to show his because that place is like a permanent zone of truth. It really can't be resisted, as far as unless you're like a super being of some kind or whatever, maybe a deity or whatever might be able to resist it. But bottom line is as far as anyone in this world knows, no one can resist the zone of truth that exists in the sacred space of the Cave of Echoes. And so because of that, he realized that Calamitous Doombringer is, for the Viking people, a light bringer. For the demons, is a Doombringer. And so he decided he was going to join him, but only if Calamitous Doombringer would help him track down since he figured out that you're gone and he can't seem to catch track of you. He wanted Calamitous Doombringer to help him find you if possible, but more importantly, he knew where the raider clan that you had joined was, and basically his sort of requirement, because he's a big deal, because your dad is a retired hero of ages. He could actually set terms, and his terms were, I will join you if you will help me find this group and me eliminate them. Find out the truth from that group and eliminate them. And that was kind of the final mission where he realized all of the truth, and he eventually found out from them, because they were able to find that group, and your father himself dispatched the demon that had been the leader of that group, and they had taken prisoner some of his highest ranked, soldiers, not soldiers, but men, and interrogated them, and found that the truth that you had uncovered the demonic presence of the leader of that clan, and that they had used that as an excuse against you to create a false narrative, and they had hunted you for days, and you somehow escaped into this kind of well-known, infamous, icy wasteland area, which you knew. If you remember your own story, you purposely went into this dangerous area, knowing the risk, kind of like Han Solo going into an asteroid field to escape the TIE fighters and Star Destroyer, right? You're like, okay, I'm gonna trust that I can navigate this terrible space better than the people chasing me, or at least luck will be on my side. Well, die trying, one of the tree. And turned out that, you meshed up his story with your story, which was when you found the cave of, the tomb of, crap, I forget his name. Feel free to jump in.
Jotungeist.
Jotungeist, thank you. Yeah. And that while you were there, you basically told him the story, how you single-handedly defeated an ice drake, of course, at death's door, doing so with this strange black blade you found in the mirror. And that it basically had chosen you to be worthy and came out of the mirror. And that it was some sort of otherworldly blade that had its own intelligence and has been guiding and supporting you. Although it was kind of a troublesome puppy at first. That's an understatement. It itself actually had been corrupted by a demon from within because of the way it had been crafted, and that the soul trapped therein was trapped with a demon who had basically been feasting on it for untold eons. And but you helped to go into the dimension of the blade and free it from basically you told your whole story. And I'm assuming that you would have told some of you guys' story, but you would probably keep a lot of the story about Progentica, the details of Progentica, a secret. You would just sort of keep it in context of their understanding of culture and stuff. And they're amazed by all of this. And Tyr kind of understood some of what you were saying already, because he had been getting information from Calamitous and from Mimir, since they were the other main group that had been dealing with these what they called super clans, the Omega Corps, they called them super clans that are ruled by dragons, and they found that fantastic and amazing. But at any rate, of course, both of them are impressed that you actually have a dragon tamer with her own dragon, and a gnome who can turn himself into a dragon. Although I guess actually they don't know that yet, because you haven't revealed that yet. So never mind. Maybe
they have dragon wings. That's about it.
yeah. Either way, you have this. They say that you have a draconic spirit, and they obviously recognize that despite your stature, your physical stature is completely different than your spiritual stature, your presence. So now the next day comes, basically the third day, and you guys, because of her tonic, you guys' hangovers are mild, and you're able to have a meeting about what you all want to do next, how you want to proceed, and what sort of ideas you think you can come up with. You do feel like there's still some questions that need to be answered of how to proceed. So definitely having a conversation with back in the Cave of Echoes with the leadership will be useful. But that doesn't mean you can't try and come up with some ideas ahead of time first, and at least figure out what each of you thinks and feels about what's going on. So that's where we will begin right now.
Ira's just awake, eating food. Grumbly.
It would be your favorite jerky to go with your food.
Well, if it's breakfast, it's probably like eggs.
And no, if we're not using the house, then no.
Well, I think you guys were using the house, though, weren't you? She wasn't.
Yeah.
I was.
And I think you weren't either. Like, you decided to stay in the tent with Thyra.
Yeah, the mages were using the house.
Right.
Doug,
So-
Yeah. He's just sitting there grumbly eating food, annoyed she has a hangover. Even if it's slight.
So I just want to make sure we're clear. We're in the cave at this point, or this is prior to going there?
Yeah, this is in the tent prior to going there. So there's obviously, you have to sort of be careful and limit what you say. Well, of course, you are by yourselves though in the tent.
Being recorded.
Perfect opportunity. Pulls the bag out of his pocket. Divvies up the little gems to, like, the best he can into 4 piles of whatever amount they got. Like, each hold these near one of your devices and see if we've got enough to block the signal on these.
So the bag only had one little stone in it.
Oh, I thought it was like chippings.
It was a chipping.
chipped off.
It was about this big inside the little bag.
In which case, Sindri will be holding that over it to see if it works or not.
It doesn't appear to. You feel like you would need some more studying with different tools and materials back on Progentica.
Okay.
So I guess that's a good point.
Lacking.
I can imagine your characters would be thinking, we really can't have a chat here because too much might be said that would be bad. So, what do you guys want to do next then? You know that you can request to have a meeting whenever you're ready, because that's what he told you. Request to have a chat with again with the same main leadership of the Yosval clan when you're ready.
So once basic breakfast has been devoured, I would imagine we breach the topic of it. Like, I think we need to go speak to Mimir again. And nods his head when he's saying it.
By the way, I just realized something. I'm dumb. You guys could totally have this conversation because you could have it telepathically with Raven's Edge. So Raven's Edge opens up the line of Raven's Edge opens up the line of communication and says, "Your private chat is ready, my lord."
Your Discord server is open.
Because the mods unlocked it for us. Added permission. Oh, that's too bad. So it's time for you to overcomplicate a plan.
Well, to be fair, I was not particularly the one to overcomplicate it. Good luck trying to convince Progentica that we're here with malicious intent now, being that, oh, so glad our daughter is home.
I mean, that doesn't stop the process of us, quote, unaliving. Sindri literally just puts his hands in the air, unaliving, without saying it, just saying it in his head. The Doombringer guy. But my question is, on what planet is that going to look realistic? Because we need it to be basically, if you were stood there at the time, that he's basically going to need to die.
Oh, yes, to be fair, I have no doubt that more than likely Mimir can bring him back. Same with Tyr. However, the plan to potentially fake their deaths might not be the difficult part. The difficult part is convincing everyone else on Progentica that it is true.
To be fair, so far, minus Thyr's interaction with her parents, all the rest of us have done is basically act like we're infiltrating the place. Which we have. And the only time that they would have known otherwise was when we were in the devicey no worky place.
Yes. Need you forget the statement, "This is my home." I understand that we could try to convince them it's a farce, but the fact that Thyra can't particularly lie very well, she's read like a book.
All those kind of
Shae.
things, yes. I'll be honest, all that kind of thing is already fucked.
Yeah. So,
But what I'm actually saying is, as far as the plan for killing him, that could still look realistic, but he does basically need to die. Like, he needs to lose a head or something.
it's not. Given that the cave itself is shielded, we could just bring out a body, drag it out.
Question for DM.
Place.
Yeah,
Have we actually been with Doombringer outside of that cave?
yeah. During that first day celebration,
wrestled
he would
Milo.
have been moving in and around and stuff. He still hasn't had the fun fight with Milo yet.
Oh.
Yeah, he did. He walked out with you. Mimir and Tyr and Calamitous walked out of the cave with you guys, and introduced you all as the newest members of the Yasfaral clan, and basically that was what the whole celebration was all about. So you have been seen with him.
I think regarding what's happened so far, as soon as we go back, we're going to need to... Above table, this was for... Basically, is the company that we're working for the one that owes us a favor? The dragon that owes us a favor?
I don't believe so.
So that you're working for General Toshizuma Dynamics. Let me double check. It's a good question, actually. I don't think so, but let me double check. No, so let's see. Well, actually, let me think. Who owed you a favor?
The
Ebozalak. White.
Ebozalak.
dragon.
But
Yeah,
Ebozalak,
Dragon,
which was the
Ebozalak.
white great worm. That is General Toshizuma Dynamic, yes.
So,
But remember, it's a bounty quest. Or bounty mission. You technically are working for them for the bounty, but you're not contracted to them. But I get what you're saying. You still do owe them a favor
Well,
because
we
you
could-
saved his adopted
Yeah,
daughter's
Thyra
life.
favor.
yeah. So, what if we were to, the moment we get back, we don't let them near the devices and we put out an urgent message that we need to contact the dragon that Thyra saved the daughter of?
Ebozalak.
It basically just, I don't think Sindri would know that anyway.
What?
He wouldn't
That's one
remember the
guy.
name, that's for damn
That's
sure.
one big white dragon guy.
He wasn't there for
Good
it,
point.
so he'd just be like, yeah, you told us you owed a favor to the dragon of General Tsunami. But either ways,
Yeah, we were.
if we
were
put a
escorting
call
her
for
out and they
that,
rolled up in the black SUVs. Anyway, doesn't matter. Carry on.
either ways, we put a call into, basically, he needs to be present to put a block on some of the footage. We need to get that message to them, because it's in their interest that everybody lower down doesn't find this out, but they already know.
I have been thinking of that. Given our current situation, the likelihood that they'll answer a summons is pretty slim. However,
It's in their best
make-
interest, though.
Understood. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I agree with you. It's about getting someone down there that will not. So we could be just as drastic as everyone else. Put us in a situation where he's forced to come here by, unfortunately, being a bit aggressive, if you know what I mean. Besides, what do we have to lose? They don't like us anymore anyway. So why should we give two fucks about what happens to their
To be fair, I
employees?
don't think they liked us in the first place. The moment they found out this information, it was released.
Yeah, but they kept us around, so they have use for us some way, shape, or form. Because if you don't want that getting out, you just kill them. Right?
Very true.
So, either way, the only plot that I have is that everyone in the camp needs to believe that they're dead. Who cares how it happens? They just need to believe it. And Tyr and Calamitous need to sell it. So,
Now, as far as just people in the camp, we could just use some form of mass deception.
yes.
Maybe even a mass suggestion. But that only covers us for X amount of days.
Well, gotta make it look convincing then. But I fear the only way that we are going to make that look convincing is to make ourselves look like the villain.
Plenty of ways to do that.
Feel free to weigh in, anybody else.
So, since you say that out loud, Raven's Edge chimes in and says, two things that concern me about this. One, if we make ourselves the villains, then even if we are successful at defeating Calamitous and Tyr, whether it's fake or not, we'll have the entire city against us immediately. The second problem I have with it is what they're requesting of us at all, because even if you all succeed in faking his death, how do you then justify their what's going to happen to their movement? How are they going to move on? Like they've already, dozens of tribes have already joined up with Calamitous Doombringer and his cause. So
I would
perhaps-
assume there's something in place along those lines already, because they are fighting a war at the end of the day.
Well, maybe we need
So you
to.
can't just expect to survive indefinitely.
Maybe we need to talk to them about how that would work. Miss Thyra, would you be willing to share us more about your culture and heritage? Perhaps there's some sort of tradition that you could utilize that would work in our favor in this endeavor. I didn't hear you.
I said, I don't know. feel really put on the spot. I don't know what to do or say.
Sorry, I'm trying to get you to think of like Viking traditions and stuff that could work here. But then again, if you can't think of anything, then maybe your character wouldn't be thinking of it, and you would just need to chat with other Vikings. Maybe it's just so. At this point, then Raven's Edge chimes in. Well, perhaps we should loop in the leadership on this conversation. I still believe that you all will come up with the best plan, but perhaps more information from the others would be useful in this conversation.
Perhaps we don't kill them at all and just come back with the truth that it's not them. I mean, at this point,
I'm in agreement with Merrik at this point because we're already in shit. Why add lies on top of the shit? That
I agree, I've
we
been
could
quite
potentially get
tired
found
of-
out.
I've been quite tired of lying.
it's just unfortunate that the Monumentalist is so far away. We can't actually do any real progress in the conflict. So it could just cause more harm. And besides, like I said before, them figuring out that we lied to them twice, probably not going to go over very well.
When did we lie?
Huh?
When did we lie?
We lied about where we're from, which is the whole reason why we want this footage scrubbed.
Fair enough.
So if we lie about completing a bounty, imagine how upset they would be.
Above table,
Accepting payment. Yep.
where are the armbands? It's me kind of forgetting now between a badger and armband. I've just forgotten because
Armband.
I haven't.
They are armbands, yeah. I had to
Yeah.
retcon that because a badge wouldn't work. Yeah.
Yeah. So if we get separated from the armband, if it registered us as dead, would the armband and whatever it was attached to go back and our bodies get left? Or does it bring everything that's associated with our DNA back?
That's a good question. It would, because it's actually, if you remember correctly, the devices are only sort of like foci for the ability, which is actually related to your DNA. So what would happen is either after your demise or after the time frame is ended, your bodies in all parts, wherever, even if they're separated, if you've been mutilated and buried in different places, all of your parts would eventually return to where they transported out on Progentica. And the device only acts as sort of an anchor.
So there's no need for me to go down this line because there is no point to it. So I never said anything. Carry on.
Okay.
Yeah, I
At
think
this point, do we just disappear? Like walk out of camp and then press our emergency extract? Nothing's happening. What you said isn't true, so we didn't complete the mission. Or the bounty.
that would have to, I feel, to be able to appropriately, truthfully bring that information forth, we would need for Progentica to believe that information.
There is the flip side as well.
Which is?
If Progentica already knows that and they just picked a side.
Yes, that's what I'd said the other day. So either someone has Calamitous has royally pissed somebody off, or they choose to believe false information, because if they have their scaly fingers in as much as they do, there's probably no good way that they are deceived by the Monumentalists. They either are choosing to be blind to it or choosing a side. So, I feel like the only other thing is, in being honest with them, is being like, well, you know our integrity, so we have yet to do anything truly uncouth that we would not slaughter innocents. It's a matter of them not being upset about that. So I feel we must bring them something better than just that. Our location makes that difficult. Unless they are intimately familiar with the location that the Monumentalists are at, and they can scry. Because if I can see it, there's a good chance I can teleport to it and cross vast distances. It's a risk, but possible.
At this point, Thyra, it'd be nice if there's any secret teleportations on your world that you haven't told us about ever for no apparent reason. Feel free to bring it up.
The other one is the one that was in the mountain that led me.
I was
You
assuming, but I'm just gonna say it was just in case, because we've never asked you that before. Yes,
Not
stop
to
kicking
my
me.
knowledge. Not to my knowledge.
Thank you for the raid, Bubba, by the way. I didn't
Yes.
see it pop up on screen.
Yep, I did, but you guys were in the middle of RP, so I was gonna wait. Thank you, Bubba. We love you.
I completely missed it.
Do we just arrange another meeting, because I feel like we're getting nowhere?
Yes. Might as well.
Because then we could at least hear what they were thinking beforehand, and then we either nope out, go with what they're planning, and nope out. I don't know. I'm kind of at a brick wall.
Yes. Let's go hear them out, hear what they have to say.
Any ideas, Shae, before we go?
So Shay was thinking, like, if we needed to maybe make it look like he kind of sort of died. You guys remember that Milo wanted to play fight with him, right? So maybe we could use that as a basis, but who knows?
It's
That's a
fair,
good idea.
but we still need to know what their power is of some sort if this was gonna work, because that's the problem. We've got not enough information to decide here, I don't think.
We'll arrange a meeting and go discuss with them.
All right. So
Find out
after
what
this,
Mimir's powers are.
yeah. So after this, you go out. I'm assuming Thyra goes out and gets one of the elite guards to, and eventually she tells them, "Hey, we want to have a meeting with the leadership," and he says he'll arrange it. And it happens very quickly. You get this. You get the sense that they dropped everything that they were doing to come to this. Although Mimir was probably already in his cave.
Moved.
Yeah. Well, no, he did come out that one day with you guys, but yeah, he goes back.
He's rooted in place.
So I'm sure she can hear me. So you guys are basically within the hour, you're ushered back down into the Cave of Echoes. And Calamitous Doombringer claps his hands and says, thank you all for coming. It's an honor again. We have much to discuss. There are complicating factors that we have thought about that we must discuss, I'm sure. And we will see what we should do to proceed to both help you and help our cause as well. And Tyr says, yes, daughter. We actually, why did he suddenly sound like Raven's Edge for a second there? Sorry. Yes, daughter. But I forgot to. I had him sort of sound a little bit like Arnie. So Tyr's like, we will decide what to do after we have spoken about it. So before we continue and discuss how we proceed and what to do next, do you all have any questions for us?
Love table. Merrik is going to zone out for a second because Merrik has an idea. So he's not really going to pay attention to anything being said. And that is a cue for Fate to go use the restroom because it's going to be kind of funny.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
All right. Go use the restroom. He won't even be able to hear us though, Ben.
But he said zone out, not hear anything that's said because he can't hear what's being said.
Okay. So then, yeah. Sindri, you had a question?
So, firstly, when you were saying you had powers, Mimir, to be able to do something if we killed Calamitous, to what extent do you mean? Or could you elaborate further? Because I feel that's going to be the crux of any form of plan that we can make.
Mimir says, he's just very quiet. He sits there quietly for a bit. You almost feel like he's ignoring you, but then he finally speaks and says, yes, this is a crux of the matter. It is quite difficult to determine what we do next. If this potential ruse is viable or not, it could be useful temporarily for our situation. Of course, the problem becomes what happens to the leadership if Calamitous is gone down. We would have to bring all of the clan leaders here into this space to swear them to silence and create some sort of after effect plan. Basically, they would have to be in on the ruse for it to work, and that seems inviable. Furthermore, should this work, it could cause the collapse of all of the work that we've done to build it. But I believe that Tyr had an idea based upon his ancient knowledge of the cultures of the Viking people, and he shall share with us what he thought of. And I'm gonna pause for a second while
Dramatic pause.
Yeah, while Merrik is getting his earpieces back on.
And I'm going to take my chance to go for a pee as well, but I can hear.
Like, should we just take an early break?
No. Because they've already all gone. So we'll take our break at the regular time. I don't remember if BT can hear us or not.
Yes, he can.
Okay, then let's just proceed. So what you missed there, Merrik, was
Nope. Nope. Merrik was not paying attention at all.
okay.
And
all right.
Merrik is just going to cut in mid-conversation of wherever he feels appropriate.
It's a
Okay.
Tyr talking.
Well, it may not even
Yes.
be a big deal then, because so Tyr chimes in now, and this is obviously where he's noticing. So, my thinking was, instead of a lethal battle, if we even wanted to proceed with this plan at all, the Viking traditions of old can call for. Well, thank you for the raid, Mr. Hildy. Big stormy hugs to you.
Hi, Hildy.
The Viking traditions of old still hold much sway over many of the tribes joined here. Some of them are still uncomfortable with Calamitous Doombringer being the one who is in charge. They respect his fighting ability and do not want to see him removed from power, or removed from the clan, but they think new leadership might be able to be a better rallying cry for the cause. So because of this, my thinking was that we could come up with an idea that would be and my brain just failed me. A right of clan leadership, a challenge, not a challenge of not a death challenge, but a challenge to his leadership in a way that would fit in with the traditions, so it would not hurt the cause, and in fact it might actually improve the cause. And this, in which case, and this is actually something that Calamitous came up with, but I was telling him about our old traditions, and I'll let him tell you the rest of it. And Calamitous, yes, this seems like a wonderful idea. I have been impressed by Tyr since he has been in our group. His leadership and his charisma rival my own, but he has something that I don't, which is the legitimacy of the Viking culture and people. I, as born from the Isle of the Dragonborn, don't have the same legitimate claims to as the Viking aristocracy, as it were. I know that's not really the word for the Viking, but it's similar. The idea that so what he's suggesting is a trial by combat, in which case the leadership changes. So we were thinking that maybe if we did this, and we understand if you all are not willing to try this, but if we did this, the idea would be that we could have a chat with the leaders of the various clans that are still have some reservations about me being the figurehead. Again, they all respect my prowess and know that I'm necessary to be able to defeat the monumentalists with my combat ability. But maybe some of them would feel more comfortable if Tyr were to become the leader of the Josval clan. So perhaps what we could do is he could apply for the right of ascension, the right of trial by combat as to who is leadership, who should be the leader. And perhaps then because his life is so important, he would choose proxies to fight me, which is another Viking tradition that sometimes holds true. So, that is the only thing that we have come up with that might work.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Question, is there any value to you being dead in your cause, or at least perceived to be dead?
At this point, he looks over at Mimir, and Mimir kind of nods, and he says back, he says yes and no. He says, yeah, sorry. He says yes and no.
No. Okay.
Oh, he says yes if it could be useful to have me go on missions away from the clans, that my presence is needed, that right now I can't because I'm tied up with the duties of leadership. But no, it could actually, if I am dead, it could hurt the movement, because there are some clan leaders that feel that the cause would be lost without my power.
Could it not perhaps spark a drive for the rest of them if you were supposedly or visually removed by the monumentalists, and having Tyr assume your position and rally the troops, and then down the road you actually reveal yourself again as was a farce to throw off the monumentalists? My idea is to fake your death with the monumentalists doing it. We didn't get here in time. Tyr ascends the leadership, and it is a farce in a way. Besides, if you are to step down, why not just step down and give it to him, if people feel that strongly?
Thyra can chime in at this, because she actually remembers that that kind of thing just doesn't happen in Viking culture. It pretty much has to happen by a fight.
Yeah, there's no way that anyone would willingly give up that seat of power.
Okay. That's fair. So, if you were to be slain, you feel it would cause more damage than good?
Again, they kind of look around at each other and look at Mimir, and he responds back and says, "That is the question. We're not even sure that this is the right way to proceed, which is why we wanted to discuss it with you all. It is one option. It would it would free me up to be able to take on some tasks that need doing, that I have the guaranteed power to accomplish, but I'm not as mobile anymore. So, but again, we don't want to hurt the cause, because then we might ultimately, we may be trading one thing to win a few battles, but end up losing what we need to win the entire war."
And then you stepping down by losing this fight, the implications of that being?
Well, if I just stepped down without a trial by combat, he says the loss of face would fracture the remaining tribes. It would destroy the cause. But if I were to be defeated in single combat, then it would be different.
Yes, that is what I said. You losing this fight. I didn't say to step down.
Oh, I misunderstood.
Yeah,
That's
fine.
actually me misunderstanding. But
No, that's okay.
now, your idea of the monumentalists, it's like perhaps if you all disguised yourselves or whatever your plan is, that could work. But it would turn me into a martyr, which could potentially rally everyone even more.
But your counterpoint to that being that might lose momentum. So
Indeed, because they would also be afraid that they've lost too much power, and that then all hope is lost.
For the trial by combat, don't get me wrong, I understand people can stand in for others, but technically you don't really need us to do that. You could do that on your own accord. Besides, in my personal opinion, Tyr fighting for himself and doing it without a proxy, I think sends a far more clear message. That is me, though I do not understand the culture.
Tyr is nodding and says, Tyr's nodding and he says, I agree with you with that. And furthermore, I just, yes, it's all problematic. We were trying to, the reason why we were trying to come up with this was a way to help you all on with your particular mission so that you all can save face when you return back to your world.
And see, I think the problem with that being is that if we don't bring back the proof of both of your deaths, we do not technically complete our mission. So would rather not do that. Us saving face is going to be very different this time around.
Also, my openly talking about this being my home has already put us in quite a bit of danger. But I have never been one to lie much.
So Tyr and Calamity just kind of look, they have a confused look on this. And Calamity says, wait, you mean that you're not allowed to speak about your heritage, that you came from this world?
It is quite a disgrace. But they have sworn us to secrecy, which I despise.
So for
He
us to
says,
lie
I
about
understand,
killing
daughter.
you,
Sorry, you said?
so for us to lie about killing you, and for them to find out, not only did we lie about where we're from, and as Merrik looks around, it's like, well, it's pretty obvious we're not all from the same place. So
They're a little confused by that,
there.
but they just sort of, you get the sense that they just sort of assume that you're talking about a different place on the other world. Like, they don't, you kind of get this sense, without them saying it overtly, that they only kind of think of Malboria and Progentica. They don't know about the other Barbary worlds.
So, either way, we are on thin ice, as it were. So, lying about killing you, believe me, they have ways of finding out. So, we have problems to deal with, and I imagine you don't want to put your daughter in any more harm than she's already probably facing.
That I did to myself, quite frankly.
So, the idea about the monumentalists coming in, perhaps we can have our cake and eat it too. You guys fight for your ascension. Monumentalists come in and crash the party. You see, it was a noble fight that was then disrupted. It probably very much spark a positive movement forward. freeze you up, we don't get a chance to do what we need to do and realize we're in over our heads and leave. Or just tell them that it's not what you think it is, and if you have a problem with it, you can suck it. Merrik gives a very awkward, like, half smile at that. Trying to break the tension, and he's like, that didn't work.
So Calamitous kind
And
of...
if they question us,
Go ahead. I was just saying Calamitous is sort of one-eyed you because he's not quite understanding. So go ahead.
Hold on. I'm finding it. It's all gone. Sorry. It left my brain.
I did it to you. Sorry.
One thought that has occurred to me, like about 2.5 seconds ago. What do you think of we found out that Tia's daughter has a passing resemblance to Thyra, which is why she's hidden her wings this entire time? So we decided to go down that route, and that's why she's been so open about saying, oh yes, father, and I'm from home. Like, really emphasizing the point that she really is from this planet, because that's pretty much every sentence that she's said since we got back.
Yes. Little hiccup with that, other than the god going Thyra. You have someone who happens to resemble someone that they've known for years, with the same name, and the clearly emotional reunion. We know.
I'm just trying to think of other ways to get us out of shit.
I know. Honestly, I don't think we are. The politics here should probably just be managed with the politics here, and we either could inform them that their information is false when it comes to the proper stabilization of Mabaloria and not what we were initially sent to do. And unfortunately, you guys deal with your politics on your own. It's probably our best case scenario.
Calamitous and...
Well, that's me.
So Mimir, as you say that, you can tell Mimir, who's been just like stone-faced, looking straight ahead to basically towards the exit of the cave, just not even really paying attention. But at that, he turns his head to you and nods as if impressed by your wisdom, and then he says, "I think that Merrik is onto something. We have overthought this.
We just need to... I feel the only thing we really need to bring back for us is proof that it is not what they initially thought it was. And if they don't like that, then they can fuck right off, because we are doing the right thing. Or we're gonna have to fight on our way back home anyway, whether it be with words or with weapons, so...
And
this seat put us in a hard spot.
Tyr says,
There's no like...
well, go ahead.
Go on. No, you go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna... there's not like some outskirt fundamentalist places that you're looking to attack or anything like that. Maybe we could look out and find a demon or something there.
I'm glad that you...
That would be extremely lucky.
Both me as a DM and glad I let you go first, because I was just about to, like, this was a perfect segue. This worked out perfectly. Calam says, as a matter of fact, I was thinking, depending on how long you all have here, I understand Mimir shared that you all can only stay for limited periods of time, but he's not sure why that is. But regardless, however long that you are here, if we decide that it's untenable to work on this subterfuge, which it seems to be from the conversation that we are having. There is a task that we could have you help us with that would be useful. It's something that I was probably going to try and handle myself, but unfortunately, current affairs here at the tent city have me waylaid, and transportation would take a bit too long. That is, we believe that we have cornered a demonic influence. Not the main one, obviously, since I still believe, as do Mimir and Tyr, that the source of the infestation comes from the monumentalist cathedral in the far north. However, there had been forces working, of course, as you know, to infiltrate the various Viking towns. We've been running them down, cleaning out the various tribes and clans as best as possible. We have been able to run to ground, and a particular nasty one that we've been trying to deal with. And we believe that he has sequestered himself and holed up in an ancient tomb. It would take probably 2 weeks for me to travel there one way. But you all, since you can fly by air, would probably be able to do this in half the time. It would be quite beneficial to us. Like, I have a group of capable soldiers on the ground, basically, holding them in the tomb. But we would need someone to go in and root them out. We do believe that there may be an incredible threat inside that for some reason is not able to leave the tomb, but also keeps guard over this particularly insidious demon that has gotten away from us time and again. He's apparently infiltrated multiple different groups and cities and towns. He's some sort of male version of a succubus, purple in color, I believe.
Oh my fucking god.
All of us visibly react. Probably.
She's like, which direction?
Sounds like you got your chance, Merrik.
Yeah. There's reports that he's supposedly a smooth talker, perhaps kind of cocky, pun intended.
As a matter of fact, yes. But of course, we've been able to, utilizing magical technology provided us by Mimir, and specialized training for some of our elite leaders, is how we've been able to uncover the plots and infiltrate them and root them out. This one we've chased for some time, and again, we believe we have him trapped in his tomb, but there's something in the tomb protecting him, something powerful, more powerful than him. And he is considerably powerful himself.
No, he's just slippery.
Wait, you know?
The ethereal plane.
You know this demon?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
He was like,
this
wow,
incubus.
it seems that fate has brought them to us, my lord, my liege.
I'm surprised he hasn't just walked out through the ethereal plane. Well,
I had a question.
That depends on what's in there.
So, Merrik said that out loud before Shae. So Mimir says, one of the devices that I have shared with the elite hunters that go out with each of our groups allows them to be tracked even in the ethereal plane. You have a question,
Yes,
Dragon Trainer.
Shae would like to know more about this tomb. Like, whose tomb is it? And, why would it be housing something super powerful?
Calamitous says, well, my men report that in the time that he was several days ahead of them as he made it to this tomb. And supposedly their initial scouting group had gone in and he was performing some ritual that summoned a demon even more powerful than himself, at least in combat capability. And so he's holed himself up there with something incredibly strong.
We did recently kill a demon lord, so I think we will be fine.
Calamitous says, you what?
A demon
Here's like,
lord.
you what, daughter? You haven't told me this story.
Yes? Demon lord.
Look like a giant
She's-
minotaur.
She says it so nonchalantly.
Shae can confirm. Shae witnessed this happen.
And Calamitous says,
the
this was
bully
one of
group.
your missions for these dragon clans of your world?
Yes.
More or less.
Mimir says, what they
Happy
speak is
accident.
truth. What they speak is truth, he says.
No shit, Mimir, we're in your cave.
He actually turns his head at Sindri. And then back again.
Mimir,
Yes.
you can essentially read, and forgive me for simplifying it, but you can interpret, read, or view our memories and or thoughts, correct? Or have already?
Not specifically.
You have the capability of reading thoughts and seeing images in our mind.
What is the question you really are trying to ask me?
I am curious to know if you have encountered or have knowledge of two particular individuals that I would like to know since we're in this space here.
Do go on.
All people refer to him as the Death Stalker. Are you familiar with this individual and his ability to block magics, much like your cave?
He says, I'm familiar with legends from many worlds.
Rather ambiguous answer, but fair enough. Yeah, not surprised. Another one. This one is also purple, but not nearly as insidious as that incubus. Does the name Abenaki mean anything to you?
Fucking big
His
brain
head
dude
looks
over
toward-
there. God damn.
His head looks at you and says, what does it mean to you?
Well, means quite a lot. This individual set us on a path that we've been following blindly for some time now. Has wanted us to investigate him in a lot of ways, and we found nothing but dead ends. You're the only one who's been able to see as much as we have seen and shown us things that we have seen in the past that nobody else has. So, of all people to ask, why not you?
I am a
Not that I
rune
expect
seer,
much.
but here in this world, I do not see everything.
But you are familiar.
Calamitous
Take a
chimes in
silence
this.
as a no.
Perhaps we should stay on track. What is this person that you speak of? Is this relevant to what we were discussing?
Pay no mind to it.
He says, please, after we have had this meeting and decided what to do next, if you wish to have this chat with Mimir, I'm sure he will allow it. Yes? Mimir doesn't, move at all in either acknowledgement or not. Calamitous says, well then, so apparently you all have history with this purple incubus.
Unfortunately.
My men, since they can track things in the ethereal plane with our shaman's technology, they also have performed a ritual, a rite that creates an ethereal barrier in the area. Again, magical technology that he has shared with them. So for now, as long as the barrier holds, he is effectively trapped there. Is this something you all feel confident and would like to do? It would be of great help to us. And I'm sorry that, perhaps knowing that you have helped your father and your clan will be enough recompense for the fact that your mission going back will have failed. If there's anything else I can do, I'll offer.
Second one.
Tyr, your father says, oh, you had another mission that you failed, Arthur?
Only one, and I don't see this one as a failure. Quite frankly.
At this point, Milo chimes in, all people, with his little French accent. He says, I don't think that the other one was a failure either. It was just success by different measure. And at that, Calamitous is like, wonderful. I do hope that we get to have our little play fights before you all leave the world, though. Whether you do it before this mission or after, if you feel like you can get back in time, then we could do it after. Of course, the mission should probably take priority.
How long have we been on this planet now? Because
you've been on this-
it was like a week.
A week and
Yeah.
a day.
It'll be a week and a day, correct. No, it's
We have a
actually
month?
a week and 2 days.
I was gonna say, yeah, and we have a month.
Yeah, it'll take.
We didn't go up.
If
We
he
did
were to
just go
travel
up
by
to the
horseback or
deep
cart, it would take 2 weeks for him to get there. But you're pretty confident on the back of Milo. You guys can do it in half the time in a week. Maybe even like 5 to 6 days.
What? To get there and back?
No, to get there,
Okay.
and then 5 to 6 days. Tyr says, perhaps this means that if you accomplish this and you can show evidence of it to your the people that you work for, it will be helpful in your case or whatever about this bounty?
Perhaps. They might be upset that we actually killed him. I have a feeling they choose the side of the monumentalists rather than choose to see the truth, but either way,
Calamity says,
will die.
You really think that's the case? This dragon clan has chosen the monumentalists over us?
If they are trading more metals than you, then yeah. They want nothing but money and power, and these metals give them such. So, for a group to not be producing, they probably want to go where the money is, and that's with them. So, my bet is they are choosing a side due to greed.
We'll have to prove them wrong, and one day drive the monumentalists from the land and take over all of the production of these metals. Yes.
Agreed. Does anybody else have anything, any other thoughts?
When do we leave?
They look at each other like, wow, they're go-getters. The Tyr says, is there anything that you need provisions for your journey?
No.
I think we're...
Calamity says, then it will be my honor. I will shower you with riches when you come back for accomplishing this for me. Maybe it will make a difference in the world where you come from or not. I don't know. But you will definitely have my eternal gratitude for helping our cause against the demon scourge and the monumentalists.
Two enemies that I'm happy to help annihilate.
All right. So with that, they say, was there any other... before you go, did you want to have more conversation with Mimir? Have questions that he might be able to answer. Sometimes he can be rather cryptic and vague, as you have seen.
So is Merrik. I mean, it's with love.
Only if Mimir would like to have a conversation. If he has spoken his piece, then that is fine with me. I've become used to disappointment in those questions, so
Quite true.
it does not technically hurt my feelings. If he has no information that he has or is willing to share, then I respect that and I will carry on my merry way.
Mimir says, knowledge is power, and some power perhaps you're not quite ready for. When it avails itself to you, though, you will find what you need when you are ready.
That settles it, then. Yeah, good. Thank you, sir. Or... sorry, whatever you are. Merrik just like red. He's like, well, I just fucked that up.
All right. So then you guys are ushered out of the cave then, and you are basically, he shows you on a map where it is, and you're quite confident you could get there really quick. And this will be a perfect place to take a break. So everyone, make sure you stretch your legs and hydrate. We'll be back in about 10.
What hydrate?
Hydrate or dehydrate?
With their picture on Discord.
Oh, it's only over your own picture. You see it on. Okay.
Yeah.
It's gone.
This is the most unconventional D&D stream on Twitch.
The mouse.
How to distract the streamers? Mouse. Oh, he's like my perfect kind of weird. I really like him. I feel like he's the kind of person that would tell Guar it's okay to pee on the tree. And that feels very important to me for some reason. My hair is so heavy today.
Well, you did wash it. It's full of water.
I know.
So stretch, right? Stretch, 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 stretch.
Oh.
Fencers pose.
Oh, okay, now you're showing off. Don't do that. I can't touch my toes.
That is, she can do standing mermaid on one side.
Oh, standing mermaid? Let's see if I can do it in jeans.
Okay.
Foot into elbow. Connect the fingers.
Quick save, quick.
Okay, cool.
It also sometimes does this sound, this random thing. It just happens from time to time. I think it has to do with some sort of decondensation or something. I don't know. It's really weird. I swear to God, it sounds like an army of masturbating gnomes.
Are you sure they're squirrels, Stormy?
What?
Are you sure they're not masturbating squirrels?
No, I'm
Like,
pretty
on
sure
my
they're.
affiliate
I'm
stream?
pretty sure they're no.
You know, just a...
It does. It's just this sound. It's this weird sound. But you've proven time and again that your eccentricities are beneficial to not only yourselves, but to the guild and to the land in general. So.
We are so special that he pulled out the dictionary for us. He used big words.
And the day had come. The party was ready to begin their fights in the arena against the number 2 ranked guild. Here they are, up against them. The name, the Loam Riders. Will they defeat them? Will they be beaten by them? And such it went. The battle began. It looked like it was fairly even, but it was not. Soon, 2 party members were down, and the cliffhanger had begun. And you guys are also.
Fight me. Let's go.
All right, we're going.
I did it too.
You did it too. Yeah. We're gonna go chat dice. Here we go. That was funny.
Man.
Kids like. To me, is this wonderful? Wait, that's not how you do it. How do you do it? I screwed it up. I can't. Oh yeah, it's this way.
It's called the dab. You need to do it correctly.
Oh,
I'm still doing it wrong.
yeah.
All right, I'll let you take it away there. itsStarKitty.
You forgot to hit play.
Okay.
And we're gonna add cinnamon and a little
The
extra
character, she wants pancakes now. Thank you.
There's only one way I'll accept pancakes. Stormy's got to wear the outfit. It's canon. It's the only way I think any one of us can enjoy them.
Later. You soon. So, you guys find yourself that evening dabbing at the inn. No. You find
That
yourselves.
is what Emmeline is doing. She's
Yeah.
dabbing from side to side on the stage.
Oh, he's pretty cool.
Okay.
My chonka pillar, Chonkapillar's
Chonkapillar's ass liked him.
The butt.
Chonka butter.
Little tiny like excellent.
A little anime X for his little bunghole.
The ability to control those undead.
Oh, that's right, because you did that before Bunky inseminated us.
Alright, and the Bob Ross moment has ended.
Eating my butt, freaking chair. And that deep-throated person over there, the one with the green hair, just kidding.
We were going down ha-ha.
Oh, I didn't mean like that deep. I meant like deep sounding voice. Oops.
Deep what?
He's got a deep voice, guys. That's what I was trying to say. It's true.
Yeah.
You have a very deep voice.
I know I do.
It doesn't frustrate you because it's something you can focus your mind on and to help you. I'm going to use the P word. To help you process what you went through. Are you clipping it?
Everyone, get some rest. We'll discuss this later, after I've had some time to think.
It's
And
a lot
process.
to process.
Everything.
Got 3 good clips so far. I'm processing the rest. What a dick! You snuck it in there. You got me to say it. Looks like you have a question, Fern.
Is it the same color, the same blue glow?
Yes.
Now, I think if you scroll over their picture on Discord.
Oh, it's only over your own picture. You see it on. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's gone.
This is the most unconventional D&D stream on Twitch.
The mouse.
How to distract the streamers? Mouse. Oh, he's like my perfect kind of weird. I really like him. I feel like he's the kind of person that would tell Guar it's okay to pee on the tree. And that feels very important to me for some reason. My hair is so heavy today.
Well, you did wash it. It's full of water.
I know.
So stretch, right? Stretch, 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 stretch.
Oh.
Hamster's pose.
Oh, okay, now you're showing off. Don't do that. I can't touch my toes.
That is, she can do standing mermaid on one side.
Oh, standing mermaid? Let's see if I can do it in jeans.
Okay.
Foot into elbow. Connect the fingers.
Quick save, quick.
Okay, cool.
It also sometimes does this sound, this random thing. It just happens from time to time. I think it has to do with some sort of decondensation or something. I don't know. It's really weird. But I swear to God, it sounds like an army of masturbating gnomes.
Oh, are you sure they're squirrels, Stormy?
What?
Are you sure they're not masturbating squirrels?
No, I'm
Like
pretty
on
sure
my
they're.
affiliate
I'm
stream?
pretty sure they're no.
You know, just a.
It does. It's just this sound. It's this weird sound. I can't. But you've proven time and again that your eccentricities are beneficial to not only yourselves, but to the guild and to the land in general. So.
We are so special that he pulled out the dictionary for us. He used big words.
And the day had come. The party was ready to begin their fights in the arena against the number 2 ranked guild. Here they are, up against them, the name, the Loam Riders. Will they defeat them? Will they be beaten by them? And such it went. The battle began. It looked like it was fairly even, but it was not. Soon, 2 party members were down, and the cliffhanger had begun. And you guys are awesome.
Fight me. Let's go.
All right, we're going.
I did it too.
You did it too. Yeah. We're gonna go chat dance. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Kids like. To me, is this wonderful? Wait, that's not how you do it. How do you do it? I screwed it up. I can't. Oh yeah, it's this way.
It's called the dab. You need to do it correctly.
I'm still doing it wrong.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you take it away there. It's StarKitty.
You forgot to hit play.
Okay.
And we're gonna add cinnamon and a little
The
extra
character, she wants pancakes now. Thank you.
There's only one way I'll accept pancakes. Stormy's got to wear the outfit. It's canon. It's the only way I think any one of us can enjoy them.
Later. You soon. So, you guys find yourself that evening dabbing at the inn. No. You find
That
yourselves.
is what Emmeline is doing. She's dabbing from side to side on the stage.
Oh, he's pretty cool.
Okay.
My Chonkapillar.
Chonkapillar's ass liked him.
The butt.
Chonka butter.
It's a little tiny like X over.
A little anime X for his little bunghole.
The ability to control those undead.
Oh, that's right, because you did that before Bunky inseminated us.
Alright, and the Ross moment
Stop
has ended.
eating my butt, freaking chair. And that deep-throated person over there, the one with the green hair, just kidding.
We were going down ha-ha.
Oh, I didn't mean like that deep. I meant like deep sounding voice. Oops.
Deep what?
He's got a deep voice, guys. That's what I was trying to say. It's true.
Yeah.
Do you have a very deep voice?
I know I do.
It doesn't frustrate you because it's something you can focus your mind on and to help you. I'm going to use the P word, to help you process what you went through. Are you clipping it?
Everyone, get some rest. We'll discuss this later, after I've had some time to think.
It's
And
a lot to
process.
process.
Everything.
Got 3 good clips so far. I'm processing the rest. What a dick! You snuck it in there. You got me to say it. Looks like you have a question, Fern.
Is it the same color, the same blue glow?
Yes.
Now, I think if you scroll over their picture on Discord.
Oh, it's only over your own picture. You see it on. Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is the most unconventional D&D stream on Twitch.
The mouse.
How to distract the streamers? Mouse. Oh, he's like my perfect kind of weird. I really like him. I feel like he's the kind of person that would tell Guar it's okay to pee on the tree. And that feels very important to me for some reason. My hair is so heavy today.
You did wash it. It's full of water.
I know.
So stretch, right? Stretch, 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 stretch.
Oh.
Fencers pose.
Oh, okay, now you're showing off. Don't do that. I can't touch my toes.
That is, she can do standing mermaid on one side.
Oh, standing mermaid? Let's see if I can do it in jeans.
Okay.
Foot into elbow. Connect the fingers.
Quick save, quick.
Okay, cool.
It also sometimes does this sound, this random thing. It just happens from time to time. I think it has to do with some sort of decondensation or something. I don't know. It's really weird. I swear to God, it sounds like an army of masturbating gnomes.
Oh, are you sure they're squirrels, Stormy?
What?
Are you sure they're not masturbating squirrels?
No, I'm
Like,
pretty
on
sure
my
they're.
affiliate
I'm
stream?
pretty sure they're gnomes.
You know, just a.
It does. It's just this sound. It's this weird sound. But you've proven time and again that your eccentricities are beneficial to not only yourselves, but to the guild and to the land in general. So.
We are so special that he pulled out the dictionary for us. He used big words.
And the day had come. The party was ready to begin their fights in the arena against the number 2 ranked guild. Here they are, up against them. The name, the Loam Riders. Will they defeat them? Will they be beaten by them? And such it went. The battle began. It looked like it was fairly even, but it was not. Soon, 2 party members were down, and the cliffhanger had begun. And you guys are awesome.
Fight me. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna.
I did it too.
You did it too. Yeah. We're gonna go chat dance. Here we go.
Oh, man.
Kids like. To me, is this wonderful? Wait, that's not how you do it. How do you do it? I screwed it up. I can't. Oh yeah, it's this way.
It's called the dab. You need to do it correctly.
Oh.
I'm still doing it wrong.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you take it away there. itsStarKitty.
You forgot to hit play.
Okay.
And we're gonna add cinnamon.
The character, she wants pancakes now. Thank you.
There's only one way I'll accept pancakes. Stormy's got to wear the outfit. It's canon. It's the only way I think any one of us can enjoy them.
Later. You see? So, you guys find yourself that evening dabbing at the inn. No. You find
That
yourselves.
is what Emmeline is doing. She's
Yeah.
dabbing from side to side on the stage.
Oh, he's pretty cool.
Okay.
My Chonkapillar is
Chonkapillar's ass liked it.
the butt.
Chonka butter.
It's a little tiny like X over
A little anime X for his little bunghole.
The ability to control those undead.
Oh, that's right, because you did that before Bunky
Yeah.
inseminated us.
Alright, and the Bob Ross moment has ended.
Eating my butt, freaking chair. And that deep-throated person over there, the one with the green hair. Just kidding.
We were going down ha-ha.
Oh, I didn't mean like that deep. I meant like deep sounding voice. Oops.
Deep what?
He's got a deep voice, guys. That's what I was trying to say. It's true.
Yeah.
You have a very deep voice.
I know I do.
It doesn't frustrate you because it's something you can focus your mind on and to help you. I'm going to use the P word, to help you process what you went through. Are you clipping it?
Everyone, get some rest. We'll discuss this later, after I've had some time to think.
It's
And
a lot
process.
to process.
Everything.
Got 3 good clips so far. I'm processing the rest. What a dick! You snuck it in there. You got me to say it. Looks like you have a question, Fern.
Is it the same color, the same blue glow?
Yes.
No, I think if you scroll over their picture on Discord.
Oh, it's only over your own picture. You see it on. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's gone.
This is the most
Saved my
unconventional
life.
D&D stream on Twitch.
The mouse.
How to distract the streamers? Mouse. Oh, he's like my perfect kind of weird. I really like him. I feel like he's the kind of person that would tell Guar it's okay to pee on the tree. And that feels very important to me for some reason. My hair is so heavy today.
Well, you did wash it. It's full of water.
I know.
So stretch, right? Stretch, 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 stretch.
Oh.
Hamster's pose.
Oh, okay, now you're showing off. Don't do that. I can't touch my toes.
That is, she can do standing mermaid on one side.
Oh, standing mermaid? Let's see if I can do it in jeans.
Okay.
Foot into elbow. Connect the fingers.
Quick save, quick.
Okay, cool.
It also sometimes does this sound, this random thing. It just happens from time to time. I think it has to do with some sort of decondensation or something. I don't know. It's really weird. I swear to God, it sounds like an army of masturbating gnomes.
Oh, are you sure they're squirrels, Stormy?
What?
Are you sure they're not masturbating squirrels?
No, I'm
Like,
pretty
on
sure
my
they're.
affiliate
I'm
stream?
pretty sure they're no.
You know, just a.
It does. It's just this sound. It's this weird sound. But you've proven time and again that your eccentricities are beneficial to not only yourselves, but to the guild and to the land in general. So.
We are so special that he pulled out the dictionary for us. He used big words.
And the day had come. The party was ready to begin their fights in the arena against the number 2 ranked guild. Here they are, up against them. The name, the Loam Riders. Will they defeat them? Will they be beaten by them? And such it went. The battle began. It looked like it was fairly even, but it was not. Soon, 2 party members were down, and the cliffhanger had begun. And you guys are awesome.
Fight me. Let's go.
All All right, we're gonna
I
go.
did it too.
You did it too. We're gonna go chat dice. Here we go.
Oh, man.
It's like. To me, is this wonderful? Wait, that's not how you do it. How do you do it? I screwed it up. I can't. Oh yeah, it's this way.
It's called the dab. You need to do it correctly.
Oh,
I'm still doing it wrong.
yeah.
All right, I'll let you take it away there. It's StarKitty.
You forgot to hit play.
Okay.
And we're gonna add cinnamon and a little
The
extra.
character, she wants pancakes now. Thank you.
There's only one way I'll accept pancakes. Stormy's got to wear the outfit. It's canon. It's the only way I think any one of us can enjoy them.
Later. You soon. So, you guys find yourself that evening dabbing at the inn. No. You find
That
yourselves.
is what Emmeline is doing. She's
Yeah.
dabbing from side to side on the stage.
Oh, he's pretty cool.
Okay.
My Chonkapillar.
Chonkapillar's ass liked him.
The butt.
Chonka butter.
It's a little tiny, like, excellent.
A little anime X for his little bunghole.
The ability to control those undead.
Oh, that's right, because you did that before Bunky inseminated us.
Right. And the Bob Ross moment
Stop
has ended.
eating my butt, freaking chair. And that deep-throated person over there, the one with the green hair, just kidding.
We were going down ha-ha.
Oh, I didn't mean like that deep. I meant like deep sounding voice. Oops.
Deep what?
He's got a deep voice, guys. That's what I was trying to say. It's true.
Yeah.
Do you have a very deep voice?
I know I do.
It doesn't frustrate you because it's something you can focus your mind on and to help you. I'm going to use the P word, to help you process what you went through. Are you clipping it?
Everyone, get some rest. We'll discuss this later, after I've had some time to think.
It's
And
a lot
process.
to process.
Everything.
Got 3 good clips so far. I'm processing the rest. What a dick! You snuck it in there. You got me to say it. Looks like you have a question, Fern.
Is it the same color, the same blue glow?
Yes.
Now, I think if you scroll over their picture on Discord.
Oh, it's only over your own picture. Welcome back, everybody. It was a little bit of a long break, but necessary break. We all had some food to eat and, bodily functions to accomplish. So,
Hi, welcome back, Vlad.
welcome back, Vlad. All right. So, you guys have basically already confirmed your dad and Calamitous Doombringer have asked you to perform this feat for them to go, which you all readily and happily do because this is your own kind of personal payback from a previous mission that was technically successful, but you all sort of felt a little like it was a failure because you didn't get to beat that last final fucking demon who was the purple incubus guy. And this time, it could be a different one, but you're hoping and guessing that probably not. And apparently they have him trapped in some sort of tomb, and he summoned something nasty, and you guys get to go deal with it. And that's
Open
where
the
we're at.
door. Suck, Squidward.
Your father, as you're leaving, says to you, "Good luck, daughter. You can go get revenge for all and justice for all the Vikings that have been slain by this bastard. The way I was able to get revenge and justice for you. I know that you can do it. We'll be happy to celebrate in your honor when you return." And with that, you guys kind of don't need any prep time, so you've done all your prep time. We're gonna exposition that you hop on the Milo train. he goes full dragon form, and oopsie.
Everybody's like, ooh, ah.
Yeah, everyone is impressed. You do this and leave. You know, all of you getting aboard the big guy, and oops, he goes over there. Alrighty, so you all fly for. Milo seems very agitated and anxious. Maybe he's mirroring. He's got what do they call that when you have a
Empathic connection.
Well, no, I was gonna say
Sympathy.
Sympathy pains.
Sympathy anxiety.
Sympathy anxiety for Shae, who really wants to smack down on this, if it's the same incubus, just like the rest of you. And so he is making a hasty move. Obviously, you do have to rest each day, but because of the rapid pace that he's making and the good tailwind, you guys make it to the location. First, there's a fishing village not too far away. By the way, this is a different coastline than where you guys had faced off against the pirates and this guy before, but it is still another coastline. So you get the sense that it's got to be the same guy, and you sure hope so. And ultimately, if I had to hear about those elves again, I was going to put in. Okay.
An ad running.
Oh, sorry about the ads, guys. Either that, or maybe he's talking about my thing that I had looping. I don't know. Anyway, you make it there quickly, and of course, they did. You know, the bosses did tell you when you go to this fishing village, they might kind of freak out if you show up in dragon form from the air. So land on the outskirts, and then make your way in, and someone will direct you to where the tomb is at. And it turns out this tomb is so this is a pretty far south coastline, or excuse me, pretty far north coastline. Not north, west up towards the whatchamacallits. This one's actually so this would actually be sort of southeast. So technically, this is a warmer area, but because of the particular mountain range that's nearby and the way the weather operates in this area, the water near the coast gets pretty icy in that spot. And apparently, this tomb is across an ice sheet. Luckily, you guys can, you arrive again. Fortunately, in the evening time, and so because it's evening time, you don't have to be too far outside of town before you land outside the village, and you come in. And of course, at first the village, and then their guards are kind of freaked out that you've arrived. But then you explain that you're here on behalf of Calamitous Doombringer. And they're very thrilled about that, and they tell you that it's on an ice island. Well, it's technically not an island. They call it the Ice Island, but it's just because it's icy, because it's in this area where there's this. Again, it's sort of a place where all the cold fronts kind of converge and create a swirl and make things icy. So, are you guys okay? Both of you? Okay, sorry. Wow. So,
Entertaining the child.
Yeah. You make your way, they explain, where it's at, and so you leave the village, but then once you're outside of the visual range at night, you hop back aboard Milo form and fly over to the island. And ahead of time, Mimir told you before you left that he was going to send a magical message to one of his shamans on the ground there so that they would know you were coming and to be looking out for you from the air within about a week. Of course, you guys are a little ahead of time, but they are still realize it's you all, and you land, and they're very happy to see you. They're also a little disappointed that Calamitous didn't get to come himself, but he sent a note with you all explaining the situation, that he's needed there right now, dealing with quite a few political issues within the various tribes to keep this
Cohesive.
yeah, keep everything this group of tribes cohesive, and that it also explains that you guys are that you're it kind of embellishes and says the leader of this group is the daughter of Tyr Heimerson. And
But it's like, ooh, ah.
yeah, and she will she and her group will descend into the depths of the tomb and deal with the threat. Once you all are there and meet with their shaman and their elite hunter that's the leader of the group on the ground, these guys were pretty impressive. They're more impressive than that one group you ran into that was the recruitment group, but not as impressive as some of the folks that you met in the main central tent area, but close. Basically, you can see why these guys are the ones doing this. And and hey, 00. So the what's I? The guy on the ground there is we'll say shoot, I don't know what sort of military hierarchy is in Viking.
What?
We'll say Jolgerson is the guy in charge there. And Jolgerson tells you the story. He said that they've had him hold up here for about a week. They've had to keep reactivating, or luckily the special staff that was provided by the mayor is very helpful to them in him being able to scry on the area and envision where their movements are, and it's and that he keeps he has a spell that creates an ethereal barrier basically over the whole island for oh, there was one thing I wanted to mention before I got ahead of myself. I meant to mention at the beginning of the stream today. When you guys had left the cave, your eye, of course, away from the disruption of the cave, your eye noticed for sure that of course, Calamitous and Tyr are wearing magical gear, but they don't appear to be like magical themselves as far as, I mean, they could have magical spells or powers, but they don't, there's nothing. Basically, you get the sense that, and of course, they haven't sensed any kind of demonic or evil either because of Thyra's abilities. And even her detect evil never detected Mimir was evil. I will say that your special eye. Oh, everything okay, BT? Oh, okay. Your eye noted that Mimir looked kind of fuzzy and funny, but you just get the sense that he's a really ancient, powerful being. So that may be par for the course. You've kind of seen this before. So, now back to the island. They explain that this is the ice island is the place where they bury their dead. This village and several others. It's also a holy place of pilgrimage, and that on your way down, there may be some Draugr that have been raised by the demon because of his corruptive influence on the tomb. And they ask you to do whatever you can do to, because it's such an affront to have brought the dead bodies of the Vikings back to be undead slaves. That
Merrick's
they're
favorite.
very, huh?
Merrick's favorite.
Yeah, they're angry about this.
Shae's like, let me at him. Let me at him.
get to use your
But
brain.
they do explain that they're probably very weak, low-level things that they could easily deal with, and so any of them that have tried to come out of the tomb, they just dealt with very easily. But there could be more of them down there. They explain that the tomb isn't very big and it isn't very long. It's a 6 chambers, 2 main chambers, and then 2 anterior chambers on each side. The main chamber, the first main chamber is sort of the entryway chamber, and that leads off to the 2 anterior chambers, and then it leads to the back main chamber, which is the place where the honored dead, where the honored warriors are buried, and yeah. So what I'll do is lay it out. They do explain that the size of the tomb, it's a pretty big tomb, although the dragon might have a hard time moving within it, but it's still fairly large, roughly 50 feet high. I'm just going to go ahead and draw out the map. Actually, I'll go, even though we're not rolling initiative just yet, I'll go to this screen just so you guys can see it better.
But it told us to roll.
You seem, okay, I'm gonna stop. Just making sure you guys are okay. All right, I'll start it from back here. It's harder to do on hex grid.
Boy.
Get him, good girl. I know you want to get him.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Get him, get him. Get
Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him.
Oops.
Get him. Get him.
He's also right there. You can see him right there.
Naboo,
Oh my god.
roll for initiative.
Is that the roll for initiative?
What is this you speak of?
Roll for
This is-
puzzle.
Is this a new treat? What is this?
Luckily, you don't understand the name puzzle yet. But I'm sure it's only a matter of time before I can't say that word.
Yeah, it's true. That is true.
I can say walk and walkies all I want because he has never been taught those words. Have you, little dummy?
Nope. Good girl knows
So many things.
So many words. It's really annoying. He knows you want to go outside. Let me take a bath. Where's Daddy?
Oh, Naboo definitely knows bath time. The side eye I just got of. Do I need to run? Naboo,
He knows the word treat.
is it bath time? Do we go for a bath? Okay, bath time. He was trying to run. Nope,
So
I got
mean.
you.
So,
Big pats. Pat, 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 pat. Ah. Is this paw mine now? Can I have it? 2 beans.
Toe beans. Toe beans. Here, dummy. You look so floofy.
He is, yes.
Got him.
Both dummy and floofy.
Hey, dum dum. Say hello to the people.
Say hi, Naboo. Say hi to Nuggets.
He's the perfect size for a snack. It has become quite dangerous that we're giving her confidence to leap and flap her wings and make certain distances.
So she can fall with style? Somewhat?
She will jump attack this thing.
Just like that.
Paid actor.
It's funny. The arrow art, like she got some wit, she got some lift on that. Dangerous. What was that?
At least
see
it's
him
that
putting
and
stuff
not
on the
you.
screen.
I'm just afraid for the day that she realizes she can jump from the shoulder to the hand when we have like a treat. Because like she'll climb down like my entire sleeve all the way to my hand if I'm holding something that she wants when I have my sleeves down. But when I roll them up, she can't get there. But if I have her on my shoulder, sleeves rolled up and treat in hand, she hasn't realized
Boing.
she can make that. Yeah, she hasn't realized that she can make that jump. So it's a little terrifying.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to teach her that she can jump from the shoulder.
It's not so much that you're gonna teach her. She is just smart enough and just dumb enough to try it.
Yup.
It's a bank on her just being too dumb.
She's not you.
Yeah, she doesn't understand. She's gonna overshoot.
She fucking missed this morning. So, because I had it where she had to like jump up. And she went bonk.
Took a beat dive.
I caught her. And she is still brave enough to jump after that, so it worked out.
Nice.
But yeah, she did not calculate that jump well this morning. You're torn between trying to attack Stormy's hands on the screen and this.
She's trying to take my hands.
We carry a harpoon.
Come here.
We do our best to stand it best and carry a wailing June. We're whalers on the moon. We carry a
Moon's
harpoon.
haunted.
Get off my keyboard. What are you doing? Don't you fucking bombastic side-eye me like that. Get him. Get him, good girl. It will.
I don't think quite like to do a character, a monster harpooner on a ship in D&D worlds. That's how he became an adventurer. He's basically just a pirate who harpoons things.
Sounds kind of cool.
Isn't there like a...
All right.
So would you say he's an harpooner?
Ew, that was bad. You're awful. Fucker.
Yeah, let me throw some... I will throw something at him for you. Do you know what?
I'll be honest, my soul thought that was funny.
Success!
All right.
S
So
rating
this is
codes.
what they draw off for you guys. Of course, I've added the details. So these are obviously some sarcophagi. These are some statues representative of something or somebody. These are the main tombs. There's basically a box. What's another word? A crate of supplies and barrel wine for each of the heroes that were buried here, and they explain that there's a hallway in between, and their initial scout, saw that these doors were open at that time, and that's like, or there's scouts that barely escaped with their lives when the purple demon summoned some gigantic monster, is what they said. They said they ran away so quickly before they could get a really good description of what it was, but it was massive. It was like it barely fit in the space, they said. So
Yummer.
Yeah, so this room, these two antechambers, there are giant archways that lead into them. So there you go. I put you guys in a loose kind of, assuming you have Thyra out front, probably? Yes,
Got
no?
banished
Yes.
already, then.
And then Shae, and then Merrik, and then Sindri? Yeah? I don't know.
That's their usual walking order.
Usually
Is
what...
it?
Sindri
Yeah.
usually takes the rear.
He likes it in the rear. Okay.
I don't know, he might. It's not something I've decided for him.
No, he likes it. He likes being in the rear. He likes it in the rear.
Sindri's gonna rear up, jackknap his legs, and kick you straight in his face with his fucking foot bone.
As soon as you go down the stairs and open the door, you do see some the doors across from you are shut, unlike what was told to you from before. Obviously someone shut them since then. And you also notice that yes, there are some Viking zombies milling about, effectively Draugr, right? Skeletons / zombies, various, your usual kind of
Viconomus Zombalicious.
undead warrior types. But pretty, we're talking like I'm assuming, I guess I shouldn't assume, but we're gonna sort of assume that Thyra would have Dunner to detect the evil before opening the door. Will it see through? Does it detect evil see through? Forgot. Excuse me.
I don't think so.
Huh?
I don't think so.
I think it does.
I don't have it written down in that depth.
I think the detect evil can be stopped by like 1 foot of matter or like 1 inch of lead. Something along those lines.
It's based off of the spell, right?
Yeah.
Would a Viking mage be called a Viabra?
No.
Spell can penetrate most barriers, but it's blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
So she would send something through this. This is a. It is how thick metal?
Let's see. 1 inch of common metal.
1 thin sheet of lead.
I mean, I guess actually this would be an iron door and stone. So yeah, you know, you faintly sense that there's evil on the other side. And then you open the door and you see the Draugr milling about. And they are just straight up your Lobi zombies. So you get the sense that you could do something that your character almost never gets to do. If you wanted to. Let me find the stream here.
Sorry, there was a clip made and I had to acknowledge it.
Sindri likes what? Quick! Let Sindri pass and cast Fireball.
So did you hear what I said there, Druid?
Turn undead?
I am.
I'm guessing it's
Yeah.
something.
Yep.
It's funny as I don't have it written down on my character sheet, but I know I can do it. But that takes my one and only channel divinity, though.
I mean, whatever do you ever use your channel divinity for?
Things.
Yeah, I use my channel divinity quite a bit, actually.
For what?
It's my one where I get advantage on every hit against the creature.
No, the Vow of Enmity.
The Vow of Enmity with my channel divinity.
Do you only
I
get
have
one
one
channel divinity a day?
As of right now.
What level cleric are you?
She's not a cleric. She's a
I'm not.
Paladin?
paladin.
Paladin.
Maybe it's not an ability. of a
Level
paladin.
10.
It was in the old days.
Hold on, let me read.
Maybe they took it away from paladins in 5e.
Going off when I was using Parallax in BG3, you definitely don't get many channel divinities.
Yeah.
I think at max level she only had 2. If that.
I mean, if she
Olympus
has
only had
channel
a couple.
divinity at all, you can, yeah, channel divinity allows you to channel divinity. You can choose which option you can use to short one. Yeah. Yeah, they really made it more complicated. It's annoying. I can't stand 5e paladins even more. Compared to 3.5.
From what I understand, paladins have only got worse with the latest update.
Really?
I'm not sure on specifics, but that's what I'd remember hearing when it was getting released.
What are you finding out over there, StarKitty?
So what I found in a Google search is saying a paladin can use Channel of Divinity twice between rests starting at 3rd level and 3 times at 11th level, regaining all expended uses on a long rest.
What level paladin are
It
you?
doesn't even
This is 10.
it doesn't even say that in the book though. Like that's the thing, so I only ever assumed I had 1. I'm a level 10 paladin.
Okay.
Let me see what the cleric section says.
Yeah, but for my sacred oath, I don't have turn undead for my sacred oath for my channel divinities.
Well, that just makes me so angry. I mean, I guess they
Yeah, I
sort of
have the abjure
put it into
enemy
the-
and vow of enmity for my.
I was going to say Turn Undead's just a cleric thing in 5e.
I think he's right.
It's not paladin
I think
at
it's
all.
it's not a paladin thing at all anymore, which makes me angrier. Oh well. All right, then forget I said anything. You guys see 3 Draugr zombies milling about, and the cold, dank tomb. It's actually warmer. This tomb, obviously, because it's underground, is warmer than it was outside. But you all had to bundle up for the trip last couple of days up here. Merrik was mainly the most uncomfortable. But you guys could cast some sort of cold resistance spell on him or whatnot.
He has a big, thick jacket,
Yeah.
and he bought like appropriate
Specific
clothing.
warm
for this.
gear
Yeah.
for flying.
No, I know, I know.
I
But
got
if you're, traveling at night in a really cold place in the air while flying at high speed, like you'd want to totally cover your face and everything. But so you're fine. I'm not saying you took
Yeah,
damage
he's
or
got-
anything. I'm just saying you were uncomfortable.
No, I know. America's got his scarf way up on his face, hood up, and Echo is like touching him because I know how hot a bird gets on its face. So.
All right. So, I'm not going to have you guys roll initiative. I'm just going to say you all sort of get a surprise round on them because you just opened the door ready for them that you were told about them. So, let you all go first. And we'll just go in order of the people in front. Like, Paladin, what you
Okay.
gonna do?
Go up to the closest one and swing.
We'll do the first swing first.
Swing.
I rolled a 17 on the die.
I mean, it's definitely gonna hit. I think these creatures, you need to roll a 1 to not hit them. That's it.
15 points of damage for my first attack.
So you annihilate the first skeleton. And
I'm
let's
just
see,
gonna-
that was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How far can you move?
40.
Do you want to move to this Draugr or this one? So you moved in, let's see, you were here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, you could move to this one if you wanted to and leave that one to your team if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to that one,
Roll it.
and then I'll get my second swing. I got a 17 on the die again.
Okay.
For max damage, which is 20.
You turn this guy into bone powder. Where'd the other one go? All right, and then you're done.
Yeah.
Shae?
Shae's gonna beeline towards the undead.
You can just get there.
Following. All right. First attack. I rolled a 17 on the die too.
Wow, you guys are weird.
All right, BT, we're going for double ones next, baby. Let's go.
I got you with every roll.
For max damage, 13 points.
Let's see. They are. Oh, this is 5e. Interesting. So, wow. Yeah, apparently in 5e, skeletons are not. Yeah, it's gone. You guys have dealt with the entryway, quote unquote, entryway threat.
Shae's like, where's the next one? Where is it?
They're all dead.
So, you know, with your detect evil still kind of going, even with the stone and iron between you, you get the sense that, so the rest of the party kind of just feels uneasy in this place. It's not that the tomb, there's anything bad about the tomb. There's something in the tomb that shouldn't be here. And the paladin, even without her detect evil being able to actually see anything on the other side, she just feels intuition. There's something terrible on the other side.
Does the helmet glow?
What's the range of it? And 60 feet, right?
Yeah, detects at 60 feet.
Yes. Her helmet is, of course, it was already glowing as soon as she stepped in the room with the undead, but it's still glowing even after destroying the undead in the room. Looking around the tomb, you do see that these two sarcophagi are open. Probably where at least two of the Draugr came from.
Shae's gonna go inspect this one.
There's some baubles and stuff that were buried with this person, but they're not of any value to you guys. So I'm assuming that you guys come into the room too. I kind of moved you.
Yeah, they followed in. Definitely don't want to be stuck in a narrow corridor.
Narrow corridor that's stairs, yeah.
They're just saying it was stairs because I said narrow corridor.
Yeah. No, because those are stairs.
No, I literally just explained our interaction a minute ago.
Oh.
Fate has a question.
Yes.
What's hiding in the ethereal plane?
Refresh my memory. How far can you see? So at least
You gave me.
I don't think you can see through like walls unless they're really thin, right? Let me double check.
So whatever is on the ethereal plane, I can see. So ethereal plane is not bound by the material plane. So if it's within my line of sight, I can see it, which would be 60 feet because it's true sight. Everything is kind of hazy, so I should be able to see.
Well, I don't interpret ethereal plane in my universe to be that it makes physical
in this
places. I will say that if those physical places like walls are thin, especially if they're like wood, then yeah, they're going to be very kind of translucent, not completely transparent, but you can sort of see through. Let me. Is it effectively? Sorry.
Got your tongue. He tried to lick my hand, so I caught his tongue.
Would you hand me that, please? Thank you. Stupid, what's up? Yeah, even if you read what they say, let me read it all though. Oh wow, you literally can't see beyond 60 feet into the ethereal plane. So it's the same thing as like etherealness. If you have ethereal true, let me look at true sight. So it does say that, for example, etherealness. If you are ethereal, when the spell ends, you immediately return. No. You ignore all the objects and effects that aren't on the ethereal plane, allowing you to move through objects you perceive on the plane. But they still perceive. You still perceive them. So if they're perceptive, like I said, I view it as sort of like very similar to like Stranger Things. I don't know if you guys have ever watched any of those. Basically, it's like it looks like the prime material plane, but it's all wispy and material. And let me see how far what True Sight does for you, because it's kind of its own thing too. But the ethereal plane, where you're do what?
You told me it's 60 feet. Correct. With my eye.
Correct.
Yeah. So true seeing is 120, so it's not going to give you anything different.
Yeah, so your eye is true sight, but only out to 60 feet. So it's sort of like so the thing is that it allows you to see in normal and magical darkness. You can detect invisible creatures or objects. You can detect illusions and automatically succeed in saving throws against them. They can perceive the original form of a shapeshifter or a creature transformed by magic. And finally, you can see into the ethereal plane. But again, my perspective in my universe of the ethereal plane is it's a plane that sits on top of the material plane. So you still see the same things that are there. You can just pass through them if you are ethereal, right? If you're not ethereal and you're just seeing through it, it still is a similar vision. If you close your regular eye, you can sort of see through thin walls and stuff. But in this instance, you can only see out to 60 feet, and you can't see through these walls because they're stone and metal. So. What do you guys do?
The answer is nothing.
Right. You don't see anything on the other side. Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Sorry, I know it was a long drawn out. I just wanted to make clear for.
Yeah, no, we're good. It's just.
So I don't see anything, right?
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna, walk up to the door.
All right, what American Sindri doing?
And listen.
She's listening at the door. Are you guys gonna stay put where you're at?
I'm fine where I am.
I might make it halfway between where Sindri and Shae is, but not too much further.
Thank you.
You want to be behind Shae or over here? Because the doors are
cool.
here.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Through Raven's Edge, I'm just gonna be like, are you guys ready for me to open the door?
You hear a yeah from Shae.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna reach out and grab the door handle, try to open it.
All right. It is, your typical old school iron banded thick wooden door. The entryway into this was an iron door, all metal door, but this double door is a really thick wooden with iron bands, and you creak the door. It pulls open on this side, and you creak them open, and you see this kind of, I guess it's a strange sort of wide hallway that just leads to doors in front of you, and there are statues on either side. Creepy statues in the... Oh, by the way, I know you guys all have dark vision, but did somebody light up a light source so that you can actually see outside the range of your dark vision?
My stuff's pretty much always lit, but that's
her
about
helmet.
it.
I forgot her helmet. Never mind. Her helmet is already lit, so it's given light 60 feet, right? Or no, it gives light to 30.
30.
Right. It detects the undead or demons at 60 feet, and it lights up for 30 feet.
Yeah, it sheds bright light for 30 feet, dim light to 60.
Right. So her
Are there
helmet
any
lights
torches
up.
on the walls?
Yes, but none of them are lit. There's sconces on the walls, but none of them are lit.
In which case, I will control flames and light them all. As a cantrip.
Nice. So you light them all up, and
The first
the
click he
doors.
fucks up and pulls his wings out.
That's funny. The next set of doors in front of you are iron, just like the ones that they're all metal and they're shut. And just as you're about to step forward, Merrik, you see in front of her on the floor, your eye tells you that there is a magical glyph or rune of some kind on the floor in front of her. She's about to step on.
No, don't move.
She freezes, apparently. Havoc.
Back.
Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you for the raid, sir. Big hugs to you, Big Hav.
Yeah, Havoc.
That reminds me
Lady
of
Magdala.
that reminds me of something I wanted to ask you guys before we went live again during the lunch break. But at any rate, remind me to ask you later. So you're you stop, and her helmet is lighting up that alcove, and the statues are all giving off creepy shadows and such. And you think you can hear... Oh no, not you, Havoc. Sorry, ask them. Ask them. I don't know why you coming in the raid, you raiding reminded me, but at any rate. So,
Excuse me.
your detect magic, your true side eye, and your knowledge of the arcane lets you know that it's a glyph of warding, obviously designed to blow up. It's a destructive, detonating style glyph of warding. You get the sense that the demon probably put this down there.
Do I get a sense that it's relatively high level, or is it just kind of an annoyance?
It's relatively high level. Not like crazy high, but if you focus your eye on it for long enough, you can determine that it's about the level of what you would expect from a powerful incubus or succubus or demon. Thank you, Lady M, for the lurk. We're louder than Havoc. Sorry. Casting the TV is fun. I haven't done that yet. Be cool.
Yeah. I guess.
So everybody's looking at you like, why did you tell her to freeze?
Yeah.
Do you want to go kaboom?
Not particularly.
Excellent. Give me a minute. Let me figure this out. There's a magical trap on the floor. Yeah. I'm trying to decipher how to waste my resources.
Hey, Merrik,
Yeah.
what about if I try putting the crystal on it? You'll be able to detect if it blocks it, right?
What crystal?
Unrefined crystal.
The chipping
the bit of rock.
Oh, the rock. Okay.
It's magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crystal, bit of rock, stalactite, stalagmite, whatever it is.
A magic blocking thingy.
Well, it's just a mineral stone. It's a fancy looking. It looks like a little black rock, like it was carved out of the stone wall, but it's got all these colorful little. I guess they look sort of like little crystals sticking out of it, kind of shining and glittering. Just small little bits of various colors.
Merrik, what sort of strength is it normally? Because I've still got the Pearl of Power, so I could dispel magic at 5th level and get that magic straight back.
I think Glyph of Warding is technically... Is it 3rd or 4th level spell at base? I don't remember.
Sindri definitely doesn't, because he can't get it.
Yeah. Glyph of Warding is a 3rd level base spell. But obviously upcasting. I mean...
She's playing her character.
Because her friend stood on top of a mine.
If you want to give it a shot, feel free. Thyra, I would step back.
Or not, because that might trigger it.
No, I think he was referring to me.
She didn't step on
Top
it.
right.
If she would have stepped
okay.
on it,
Right.
it would have detonated. Yeah.
Top right on the screen.
Oh, okay.
In which case...
Why do you not look happy?
I don't know.
So are you gonna step back there, Druid?
Yeah.
Thyra? You too?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oops. So Sindri's gonna. So we'll just say that the.
No, from back where I was, seeing as it's 120 feet.
Oh, you're gonna. What do you? I thought you were gonna put the rock on it.
No. We
Ooh, that's a
decided that
huge
we're going to
glitch.
do something different.
Is it?
We're going to cast Dispel Magic at 5th level.
Oh, okay. You dispel the glyph.
And to follow, I will recover my 5th level spell by crushing the Pearl of Power. Which it's not actually crushing it, but... So my Pearl of Power has 0 charge now. But I'm still at max capacity. Did it work, Merrik? It felt like it did.
I
did.
don't know. Let me...
Well, it looks like it did. The glyph is gone. Your eye sees that the glyph is gone.
Yeah, Sindri doesn't know that. I don't know. Let me find out. And then I will walk up to the door and I will actually just kind of peer through and look left and look right to make sure there's no other glyphs that aren't in direct line of sight.
Right. Could you move him up and? So then you don't see any other glyphs, and you don't see anything unusual about the door either.
I'm gonna take a step into the hallway.
Okay.
Just put one foot in it where the glyph was, and then through Raven's Edge, I'm just gonna go really loud.
You're gonna go ow really loud?
Thyra's gonna run up and grab him and try to pull him back.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna scream really loud in Raven's Edge as if something happened, but nothing happened. And I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna wink at Sindri and give him a little smile. Looks clear.
Just as you're winking him, Sindri, then you feel her yank you back. Do you look up at her and grin?
The fact that you got yanked out the way makes Sindri laugh harder.
Thyra just like shakes her head and she's like,
Well, I guess we're not being stealthy here, guys.
Merrik, do you want to take the lead or do you want me to continue? Considering you can see the traps that I can't.
Oh, goody. Yeah. And with that, Merrik is going to be a little bit smart about it. Because he figures this might be a good way to start the combat that he's anticipating. Yeah, sure, I'll do that, and I will stand at in front of in the same room that we're currently in. And I'm just going to cast telekinesis, and I'm going to attempt to open the door across the hall. So I'm still in this room.
You're going to use the telekinesis like a 6th level spell?
It's a 5th level spell.
A 5th level spell? You're going to use a 5th level spell to open a door? Okay, that's what you want to need.
Telekinesis lasts for an entire minute, so whatever's on the other side is about to get gripped in the face spiritually. Like, he's like, well, if there's something on the other side, it's gonna get absolutely just unexpectedly assaulted. Yeah.
So you use telekinesis to pull on the door, to push on the door, because these doors open outward this way, and these doors open outward this way. You push on the door, and apparently they're locked.
That's cool. Well, Sindri, this is all you, mate. Figure it out.
Oh, is it locked? I take it.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So Sindri will approach and have a quick look around it, see if there's any telltale signs of anything he's experienced before.
In other words, you're going to search for traps?
Yep.
Even though you're not the one who's good at investigation?
Nope, but I've been sent forwards, and I'm gonna definitely check. I was gonna pick it, and then, he reaches towards the lock and then goes.
Roll investigation.
Yeah, that's an 11.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
Fuck it. He's gonna be confident about it and just go for picking it.
Oh.
All right. Roll it.
It's boring if we keep going for it every time, so let's see if something fucks up.
Roll it.
Spike trap shoots out, stabs him, and he's poisoned and paralyzed.
32.
It was not trapped, and you unlock the lock.
And then I'm going to pull back and go, it's open. I'm not.
It's open or it's
I'm
unlocked?
not going first.
All right. So you pull back. And
Plus we've
now
experienced what happens when Sindri tries to open big iron doors.
Now who does
It
what?
doesn't work.
I will just walk through, use the last little bit of what's left of telekinesis and push the door open. So it opens on its own, seemingly, as I just wade through into the next room.
You're going to do that? Okay. All right, as soon as you open the door, you've taken basically one step, and the doors open. And standing on the other side is what looks like Calamitous Doombringer, just standing there. You walk in, everybody, you all, of course, are all looking around the corner to see what you see. You all see him. And he looks at you in his voice and says, What the hell are you all doing here? Supposed to be Calamitous coming here. No matter, I'll just kill you and take you up and say that your bodies, that you teleported me here.
Good luck.
And roll initiative. So, of course, your eye immediately sees the true nature of this being. It's, sure enough, the purple asshole you guys dealt with before. He has transformed himself to look like Calamitous Doombringer, hoping to trick whatever soldiers came down next. Also hoping to, it sounds like from what he was saying that he was hoping Calamitous would come himself and he'd be able to defeat him and pretend to be him and take over. Let me see. Thyra, Shae, Merrik, Sindri. Thyra.
Ha.
7.
Shae.
14.
Merrik.
15.
Sindri.
12. No, Vlad, I did not. My dex isn't that good.
Okie dokie.
It's right over the edge. Fucking nuisance.
So I am going to sit your helmet is going off. I'm gonna.
I understood what he meant about the nat one, because I just launched my e-cig a minute ago.
We said it goes out to 30 feet, right?
For dim light.
Yes.
Or for light. Yes.
Since, of course, we know that the light damages undead or demons that are within its field. I believe we did it. It's at the end of, it's on your turn, correct? The end of your turn.
Yeah.
That's the way we do it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mr. Purple goes first. He looks at Sindri and says, "You know, we could be best buds." Sindri, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please. And you are.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
I was literally about to say something. She interrupted me. You are. Yes, you're within 10 feet of her, so you get the bonus from Thyra. I do appreciate that you remember right away. That's good. So, and also, do you have any particular immunity or resistances to being charmed? Sindri, I don't think you do, but I just thought I'd ask.
I have advantage on saves against magical effects for wisdom, intelligence, and charisma.
What's that from?
Gnome cunning, sorry.
Let me take a look at Gnome Cunning to see. Hey, Boggin.
If it isn't, I rolled an 18 and a 17, so...
Yeah, no, it's Gnome Cunning. You have advantage in all intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws against magic. Fair enough. Very cool. Glad you remembered
so that's 19 in total.
All right. You succeed in avoiding being charmed by this guy. You're thinking, what? Like, F you, buddy. You're out of your damn mind. Then he seems to ready those, even though he's in this fake form, he does appear to be holding on to 2 falchions, but they obviously aren't as awesome as the falchions that you saw before Fate on the actual version of Calamitous. So he seems to ready them. And now, so that was initiative 1. Initiative 2 is going to be Merrik.
Through Raven's Edge, I'm just gonna say it's him. And hopefully the inflection infers that it's the incubus, not that it's actually Doombringer. As a bonus action, I'm going to fuse with Echo, do my transcendence,
Okay.
and then I will. I'm gonna use one of my meta magics with my ability for subtle spell, and I'm just gonna hit him with a 5th level magic missile. I'm just gonna look at him and be like, you're uglier than I remember. And then it's just yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, uglier than I remember. So yeah. So 5th level
I will
magic
tell you
missile.
this. All of the magic missiles are going to hit, and go ahead and roll your damage. But you notice something really strange and unusual. All of your magic missiles seem to go in various directions and curve before they hit him. They go. I think you have, what, like 5 magic missiles at this level?
So this is, 5th level gives me 3 darts plus an additional 4, so that's 7.
Really?
Yeah, 5th level magic missile. Magic missile is a 3 dart, and then 5th level additional darts.
Oh yeah,
4. So
yeah.
Different.
that should be 7, I think.
It's a
My
D4
math is
plus
bad.
1 per, right?
Yes.
I'm used to 3.5 magic missile where it tops out at 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 8th level is 10. Like, it just keeps scaling.
Yeah. So you all witness him. He casts magic missile at the guy, and they all hit. They just seem to like curve to hit him in different directions.
Okay, so the first 3 is going to be
Just add them all up, if you don't mind.
yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, so we're gonna go 7 plus it's 10. 16. Five.
I'm definitely not reading notes on when we fought him last time.
29 total.
29? Nice.
That includes all the plus ones. Because
Sure.
I started with 7 for the plus ones, and then 29.
So on 7d4, you rolled 21. That's 20.
22.
22. That's 3.7 to 20. Man, you rolled a minimum, like an average of over 3. That's awesome.
Yeah, I rolled 1, and the rest were like 3s, 2s, and 4s.
Okay.
It's a whole lot of darkness there. I was going off last.
Given that he's already used the ability, I just want to say at the top of my notes for this guy is has some sort of charm ability, wisdom saving throw.
That's funny. All right.
And then I will step back and not be in the doorway. I am too squishy to be this close to this nerd. Moment.
So, step back where?
I'm gonna step back behind Thyra.
Okay. Right here?
Yeah. Yeah. I can technically kind of like peek and still see him through the 2 doors, right? From that position? Or
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Then that's exactly where I want to be. I want to be able to see him but not be in like direct line because even though he looks big and intimidating, he's still big and intimidating. And
That's a narrow corridor for the squishy wizard to be in, with all his friends behind him.
Gotcha. All right. So, initiative 3 is going to be Shae. Shae, do you think your character would have? I'm gonna have you roll a an intelligence saving throw for me.
Intelligence saving throw?
Yeah.
15.
Oh, nice. You intuit that, first you see this guy and you're like, wait a minute, why is Calamitous Doombringer here? And then you intuit, you remember that this purple guy is a shapeshifter, and then you still, for a second, got a little confused about him saying it's him, because then your character was like, yeah, you had a mental inflection, but still, your character being Shae, she gets a little confused easily, but she susses it out. This is actually the guy, and he seems to have taken on the form of, he looks like Calamitous Doombringer, but it's just the purple demon guy.
You guys hear Shae go, "You're not fooling me, mister." And she casts Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
And then she just starts to make her way towards him. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Stop.
Stop
No,
what?
yeah, right there, as you step through. You bump into something, and suddenly it hits you. This fucking monstrous thing, this literal huge demon that looks similar to a pit fiend, only on steroids, like twice as big, was invisible right there. And that's what the magic missiles.
I have not seen that.
Oh shit.
Like.
Yeah. No, I forgot that your true sight sees invisible stuff. Oh.
That would drastically change what I would do.
No, you're right. It would.
Yeah, it would change what I would do too.
Well, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
And if he would have let you know. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
That's okay.
Let me think. Is there any magic that could get me out of this?
Dimension door.
Yeah.
Question. This is just me trying to work through the thing. How tall is this? How tall is that antechamber? You said like 50 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
How tall?
There's no way he. Yeah.
So he
never
can't
mind.
fit through those doors. He can't come out for sure. That's true. But like I'm trying to figure out if there's a magic I can think of that your true sight wouldn't have.
Ooh. Does your guy have banish at all? Because he could have banished into another realm because he wanted the surprise and then brought him back.
Yeah,
I'm really pushing.
I see what Vlad's saying as well, but if my magic missile is kind of diverted around it, my thought initially was like, oh, he has some like wall of force barrier that it had to go around, not a creature.
But even your eye would have seen the wall of force. So yeah.
And I could have argued that I would have been like, well, I'm too locked in on this is not Lamidus and this is the guy, and I would have ignored the fact that there's a wall of force there. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. But a demon, that's hard to look past.
Yeah, I kind of like Vlad's clever idea that the ready action was that if somebody stepped through, he
Teleports into the room.
or just maybe his summoning ritual summoned him to this world. But he could actually sort of, just like you're familiar, he could keep him in a pocket dimension and pop him out. So, yeah, we're going to go with that this one time.
Sure.
Just to pull the DM out of shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So Shae stops right there and she's like, Debbie's here.
Yeah. But because I foobarred that all up, thank you for your patience and understanding. I'm not going to have him do his ready action attack. You just basically stop short of your target, and now you're in front of this guy. You can still take your action, though. It's still your turn. So,
Bonus action move Hunter's Mark onto him.
Wait, didn't you already use bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark?
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, forgot it's a bonus action spell.
Damn.
Well, okay. So that means I still have an action.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Shae is going to attack.
First swing.
26.
Yes.
Second swing. 21.
No.
Third swing. Another 21.
Yes.
Wait, 21 hits?
Oh, no, sorry. Another 20. No.
I was like, wait a minute.
For 7 points of damage.
Okie dokie. By the way, of course, your favorite enemy, Tingle, is like going off like crazy. Yeah, I know. It's a variant of what Vlad said. Like he like Dimension Door. Yeah, he can. Like this guy does have teleport actually, so he could have just. No, he doesn't. Never mind. He doesn't have teleport. So yeah, we're just going with.
He had a magical
he
item
popped him
that
up.
gave him a one-use teleport.
Well, but then he just get out of then he just get out of the tomb, right? You know, so yeah.
He's not very intelligent.
No, he is intelligent. Yeah.
Then
but
I
yeah,
can't
so,
help you.
No, I know. The issue is, yeah, like I said, we'll just say that the curving of the I don't know, the curving of the magic missile was just for cool effect. Or maybe the summon space was just like a dead space, and then he can instantly bring him forth. Whatever. At any rate, it's done. It won't happen again. I won't make that mistake again. Your eye. I give you too many juicy toys. It's my fault.
Yes, you put yourself in this predicament, sir, not us.
I know. That's what I just said. Okay. Anywho. So you're gonna do your other attacks? You attacked once. Oh no, you
I
attacked.
attacked 3 times.
How many did you hit?
1.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, because my fourth attack is a bonus action. I already used my bonus action for the turn.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So that was initiative 3. Initiative 4 is Sindri.
Okay. I can't see a fucking thing.
Oh, yeah. Here, let me turn the map sideways. Which is funny because the map is actually sideways. I drew it. Oh, well. I drew it as if the map weren't sideways.
I'll put us on the side of StarKitty.
Okay, it matters.
That way she can help with. Well, the reason why StarKitty can help position us.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That makes perfect sense, actually.
There we go.
Cool.
Okie dokie. Now that I can see what's going on. So, because this guy is so humongous, I am going to point to a spot in between both of them, like between underneath his legs, and pick a point in between both enemies.
Okay.
And I'm just going to cast Delayed Fireball Blast. Delayed Blast Fireball. I'll say it the right way around one time, but I'm going to transmute it into Arc. Lightning.
So,
On the moon.
certain game on the brain there,
Destiny
buddy?
over.
We know what you've been playing all week.
Right.
Okay, so you're gonna transmute the fireball into lightning.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna back the fuck away. I'll use my full movement to move away from the door.
So just to be sure, you want it in between them? Because if so, that's gonna hit Shae as well.
Okay, Shae's got
fine.
really good dexterity.
Or do you want to put it slightly farther back and hit them both without hitting Shae?
Well, I'm thinking he'd probably see between the big guy's legs, but he's not going to see between Calamitous' legs as well.
No, but if he targets Calamitous' head, it'll be perfect.
We can do that. If I
Alright.
can see that, I'm happy to do that.
Oh, I see your point. Well, you could target his little
Just in
tail
front of
spike
his
back
feet.
there. Yeah, there you go. Either way, you can target a spot. It's Delayed Blast Fireball. Now, are you gonna let it go off, or are you just gonna have it sit?
I'm going to have it sit.
What's the DC for your fireball?
I think it's like 23.
3.
Okay, I would just need to roll an 11 or higher.
I mean, that's less than a 50% shot, so yeah.
But yeah, I will then use my full 30 foot of movement to get back.
All right, I'm gonna use this black bead to indicate where, and we'll just say it was like effectively like right here. If that's cool with you.
Yep, that's fine. And as I'm moving back, I'm just going to say, remember he can charm us, bonkers on the head, as I'm pulling back, because that's what we were doing last time.
How far do you want to move back? I moved you 10 feet so far.
25, 30. I want to be a good way back.
So he won't be able to see very well from there. Yeah, okay. Okay.
And that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Pit Fiend.
Shae has Miss Thyra's courage right now.
She needs it. All right. What is your AC there?
22.
22. What, did you leave Milo back there?
You can Giving Milo a command is a bonus action. I use my bonus action to cast a spell.
No, but he just kind of always follows you around. So he's always right next to you, unless you tell him otherwise.
Oh. Well, he can only move 20 feet in this form, so.
I thought we had changed that.
Oh, he would probably knocked over the statue. Milo, you're so strong!
God damn it, Milo.
All right. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna. Technically, I was supposed to do this when you guys start your turn within 20 feet of him, but I guess since this guy is a different kind of super demon lord, well, not lord. He's a super demon, not necessarily a lord, but his fear aura is in effect. And it's going to happen on his turn now.
Okay.
Because it is his turn. Well, we'll just say he had to activate it. So you sense the pressure coming from this monster from hell, and you won't have to actually roll until. No, it is actually. Yeah, it'll be on your turn. So don't worry about it for now. We'll just say that he just popped in, and now it's going into effect on his turn.
He has summoning sickness, okay?
God dang it.
All he has is an enter the battlefield effect, and he can't attack.
Summoning sickness.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Summoning sickness. Okay.
Best I got.
All right. He attacks you with his flaming sword twice and his tail twice. What's your AC?
22.
The flaming sword misses once. That's a nat 20 on the second attack.
Okay.
Third attack with the tail is a hit. Fourth attack with the tail is a miss.
The third attack with the tail, I'm going to use my defensive duelist to up my AC to a 27 on that attack.
Are you talking
It still
about the
hits.
crit one?
Darn.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, she's talking about the
Oh, never
non-crit
mind.
one. Because the crit.
Yeah, no,
wouldn't
I was
matter.
like, but didn't that just... Yeah.
So sorry, like I had rolled really high anyway. It was worth trying though. I forgot you had that. Is that new?
I've
just
had
haven't
it
had
for a
a chance
while.
to-
I just haven't had a chance to use it.
Oh, okay. So the sword it looks like it's glowing fire, but it's actually glowing a green fire.
Okay.
And it hits you once, and the tail hits you once.
The tail hit, tail hit me once.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm gonna do the tail damage first.
Okay.
It's bludgeoning damage, if that matters. 24 points of bludgeoning damage from the tail. From the sword, take 20 points of damage. And now I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. On your con save?
Yeah, I rolled a 7 and I get +6.
Okay, you failed the con save.
Okay.
You are now poisoned. On your turn, you're going to take some additional damage. So I need to make a note of that. You can help me remember. Like put a little marker on yourself or something. Actually, you know what? What am I doing? I got things here. I got things here. And put it on your character. Okay. And that's it for the monster elite pit fiend. Okay. And now that's initiative. That was initiative 5. Initiative 6 is. There is always. How is it your initiative is almost always last? That's crazy.
I'm just too powerful otherwise. Just I have to say, we do gotta head out like at the top of the round.
If you want, we can.
Yeah, I mean, you can do your turn, and then we can pick up at the top of the round next time.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I just wanted to throw that out there. I'm assuming that there's no room for me to pass Shae in the doorway.
Oh, there's room. It's double doors, so.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go in and move next to Shae. Now that I'm level 10, she is immune to being feared when she's within 10 feet of me.
Okay.
By the way. And I'm going to.
So you're immune to being feared. Is she as well?
Yeah, within 10 feet of me. Everybody's immune to being afraid.
Nice. Very cool.
You have such a presence. That makes us feel so safe.
Aura, you know?
An aura.
Got that big paladin aura.
I don't like that. I don't like what you just said.
Yeah, I know. Did it on purpose. You're welcome. Is Shae visibly poisoned? Does she look visibly poisoned?
Oh yeah, it's obvious.
I'm gonna use my action to expend 5 points of my Lay on Hands pool to cure her from her poison effect.
Your lay on hands cures poison as well?
Also spend 5 points from the pool to cure 1 disease or neutralize 1 poison effect.
Oh, nice. Okay, so you give her 5 hit points back and neutralize the poison. Very good.
I think you waste 5 healing points.
Not heal her.
Yeah.
Just expend the 5 points to heal her
Stop the effect.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
of the poison. And then I'm gonna bonus action Giant Smite.
I thought you were gonna say bonus action shit lately.
Where you're at, actually, you would have had enough move that you could have moved even farther. So yeah, I'll say that you can do that. You'll have to move a little bit more, but you'd have to take another 5-foot step. But that's okay. If that's what you want.
I'm still within 10 feet of you.
You're within 10 feet of me, but okay, not 5 feet though.
No,
Okay.
there's no way.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. And that will be my turn.
All right, with that,
Because action.
it's
Get real big and intimidating.
so it'll be the top of the round next week. Whoops! Oh man, I keep trying to move my hair and knocking this out of my ear. All right, guys, thank you all for coming. My team has to do an important errand right away, so we're gonna let them take off. Thank you all for coming. We're gonna raid out real quick though. Let's make it quick.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, sorry to shut it down at the very end. Like,
Through the session.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
If I would have known, I would have said something sooner. We might have, maybe, Either way, it's okay.
All right, we're gonna queue it up. Thank you guys. I love you all. Cue that raid up. We're gonna go visit Phaser. Thank you all. Have a wonderful evening.
See you
and we'll
guys.
see you next time. See you soon.
Bye-bye.